Good morning as we embark on the morning broadcast. We do not get tired and we must continue to educate and enlighten our people back home and those that still do not understand that Nigeria is not a country. Uh, like I always say, uh, as a media, we run 24 hours. So that means we should not be surprised when KOIKIMEDIA is live. We can be live at any time of the day or any time of the hour, because the most important thing is a media organization continue to educate and enlighten the people on so many atrocity committed by the Nigerian government and Nigeria. Yoruba nation now is non-negotiable, is a right, and we must exercise that right, and that is exactly what we are doing. Mo kí gbogbo yín tí ẹ ti láǹfààní àti dá sí program tí a tún fẹ́ láǹfààní àti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí. Today is the 15th day of August, and as the month of August is also winding down, we will continue to say to every single one of us that the task with us is a task that we must not back down. Whether you are someone that just prefer to listen to so many media platforms, or you are also contributing your own little effort, because so many people are tired of the contraction called Nigeria. Bashin Soro Lowobai, those in Nigeria do not have electricity, they do not have hope. Their hope has been diminished by the contraction of Nigeria. Their hope has been taken away from them, and that is why people like us that have opportunity, especially when we are able to have 24 hours electricity, we can engage and speak without being worried that somebody is going to come and arrest us, or somebody is going to stop what we are doing. And as long as those things are not there, we should not stop engaging and talking. It doesn't matter whether we have people watching right now or not. People will end up watching the broadcast at some time when they're comfortable to watch it. But as a media platform, it runs 24 hours. So that means KOIKIMEDIA will be online any time of the day. It doesn't matter whether láàárọ̀ ni, ọ̀sán ni, alẹ́ ni. As long as we have, the zeal to tell our people that Yoruba nation is bigger than every one of us. Okay, I'm not sure why my TV is not giving me opportunity to see my broadcast live. Let's see, let's switch over. That's the beauty of technology, you can watch now, our broadcast on your big screen on the TV. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do now. Okay, it's coming up already now. Yeah, that's fine. I can see it now. Yeah, at least that way I can monitor some of your comments Look, the world is big. Tó bá rò pé ibi tí wọ́n ti ń sùn, àwọn kan ilẹ̀ ti mọ́ lọ́dọ̀ wọn, àwọn kan ilẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣú lọ́dọ̀ wọn, àwọn kan wọ́n wà lójú oorun ní middle of the night. So don't be surprised to say, ah, ṣé bọ̀bọ́ yóò kí ń sùn ni? Don't worry about that. Let us more be concerned about the message that will deliver to so many people across the globe. People that will watch us are not from one particular part of the globe. People will watch us from different part of the world. As you know right now, somebody's telling me in Abuja, Utako area, there's no light. You can also tell me where you're watching me from. That way, I will be able to tell our viewers where you are actually watching from. And I'm sure people will know that Tabasokwe, Nigeria is a shithole. It's not because I want to call it a shithole. It is actually a shithole. Even people compare Nigeria with the zoo. I'm not even sure we should be doing so, because that means we are disrespecting the animals in the zoo. Animals in the zoo are respected. Moriimbe, Mama mi, Yemi, all the way from Canada. Momopelodo gbogbo yín lọ́hùn is coming up to their aago méjìlá fẹ́ depending on. Okay, I mean, that's the good thing about technology. I don't even have to stress myself. I just have to go and look at what is the time in Canada. And it will tell me what is the time now in Canada. As we speak right now, there are different time zones. But I can tell you what is the time. The time in Canada is probably, depending on what part of Canada you are, some are just about a few hours behind. But right now, it's coming up to, well, I know Texas, a lot of you are probably just going to midnight as well. So different time zone around the world. In UK, where I am actually broadcasting from right now, the time is just coming up to 4:30 a.m. I slept very early, and you can imagine if you go to bed. I was watching Mayegun before, I just doze off. It's 11:29 in Philadelphia. It is 11:30 here. I don't know where. Okay, it's 10:35 in Canada. Thank you very much. 11:29 in Canada. So it's two different places. Somebody's watching us from Oregon. We have people watching us from Coventry. That means we are in the same time zone as well. Moki gbogbo yín o, because everybody now wants to know what is going on. I mean, ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ news mi rárá ju pé let us just have somebody on the line, whether it's myself, whether it's somebody else, it doesn't matter. Gbogbo wa la ní different ways of presenting, our programs. I do watch other media platform as well. When you say it's 11:30 here, you need to tell me exactly where. Ontario, thank you very much. 11:30 p.m. in Ontario. I can also say that people have joined us on Instagram. So that shows that people are still awake. So, and when people are awake, as a media platform, and I always say that all the time, I do respect all other platforms as well, but KOIKIMEDIA is just one out of so many platforms that continue to work tirelessly, to make sure that our campaign, Cherry Bubo campaign, and I can say that we're also live on Instagram. I'm also live on Twitch. Let me make sure we're live on Twitter. That's the beauty of technology. And I can monitor. It's 7:30 a.m. in Dubai. So I want you to give by see Aro. Awashiwa far behind as well. Cherry Yoruba tí à ń pariwo ẹ̀ tí gbogbo wa sọ pé ká kúrò nínú oko ẹrú. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà tẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́, assuming pé Nàìjíríà ń ṣiṣẹ́, Maybe somebody's watching me from Benin Republic. Wow, mo kí gbogbo yín tẹ́ wà ní Benin, ní Kútọ̀nù, ní Àjàṣẹ́. Yes, our in Nigeria, we're on the same time zone. Yes, 4:31 a.m. in Nigeria. You might want to tell me the state, but don't tell me your street, because people at home are scared. The federal government of Nigeria is not just today. Látayédáyé ló ti dẹ́rù bà so many of us. Tó bá jẹ́ pé bíi 30 years ago là ń ṣe gbogbo eléyìí, Nàìjíríà ti pín tipẹ́. But it is never too late. All hail Biafra, all hail the Middle Belt, even all hail the Arewa. Look, even if we have different countries, we can still do business, we can operate, but that means we will just secure our own territory. We cannot start this program without playing our anthem. It would be disrespectful to start a program without our proper anthem. So that means let us go straight into our anthem. Adverts, too many adverts on Facebook, on YouTube, and people make money from that. That's the whole idea as well. Let's go back a little bit. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo wa ò tí ẹ ti láǹfààní àti dá sí ètò ti alẹ́ yìí. Tí bá ń sọ pé alẹ́ yìí lọ́dọ̀ tiwa òru làwa wà. Ní ibòmíì Toronto 11:32, UAE 7:30. I say good morning to those that have joined us on Instagram as well. I see 3 people already on OLAYOMI KOIKI, and I think we have about 5 people on KOIKIMEDIA. So we're broadcasting on different channels, even on Twitch. Do you know what Twitch is all about? Let me show you. This is Twitch. Twitch is where àwọn ọmọ wa ti máa ń gbá game. For those of you that have children at home, I'm sure you will see them. Twitch. How do you spell it again? TW. All right. Okay. It's Melori. Twitch. TWIT. That's the beauty of technology. So when you come here, KOIKIMEDIA is also live on Twitch. So
too acquainted to some of the.
Hear you. So okay, I'm not logging yet, but if I go and find KOIKIMEDIA, this is a $1 billion platform. $1 billion animoso. You see, this is KOIKIMEDIA there. I don't want a full screen. I don't want a full screen. So don't give me a full screen. So this is Twitch, right? So what you're actually seeing now, right, is me live. So what you're actually seeing now, right, is me live. So what you're actually seeing now, right, is background. Me live. So what you're actually seeing now, so at least you have an idea what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna take it off and we come. Let's quickly play our anthem and we're back straight to the program. Màmá mi Stella Òjó, mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ ni mo fi pe orúkọ yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo rí gbogbo yín tí ẹ ti ń darapọ̀ mọ́ ètò ti àárọ̀ yìí. Mo fi máa kí lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń wọlé torí pé àpọ́nlé kéékèèké ó máa ń da. Adeleke Abdullahi mo kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Hausa tó ń gbọ́ mi. We have so many Hausa that also uh, are watching, but they'll probably prefer to keep Nigeria, and some of them do not also want to keep Nigeria. It is just that I've been up since almost 2 hours ago, and I thought, okay, well, I've done so many things before coming on. Let's just do something. I'm sure there will be one or two people that would also be awake. Yes, New Jersey, I'm told it's 11:30 p.m. in New Jersey. Good evening from there to all our listeners from wherever you're joining us. If you go on all the BBC, Sky News, CNN, they are running 24 hours. The only difference is they have different programs that they are running, whether it's health, documentaries, you know. But it's the same thing with KOIKIMEDIA. The beauty again is I don't have to be worried that DSS is going to come and knock on my door. The Buhari government is coming after me in London. But a lot of people wants to do the same thing in Nigeria. But those opportunity is just not there. Do you know why? Because the country is a total chaos. It doesn't matter how much you love Nigeria. I always say it. The question you should ask yourself, ìbéèrè tá a máa bèèrè wa ni pé, do you really think Nigeria love you? If you say you watching me right now, you love Nigeria so much, my question then back to you is that the same love that Nigeria have for you, or you are just loving a country that doesn't even know you exist, or you don't know that? Oh my Lord. 22 people were killed in Plateau State yesterday. It's just a number to some people. But those are human beings. Lord help us. There's a video I was watching. I do watch a lot of other videos as well, especially when I'm not live. Because those are the things that I would use to educate. It has been 7 years since especially when I'm live like this. And as a journalist, I always say to a lot of you that are following Koiki Media, I post a lot of things, but our focus has been the Yoruba Nation agitation, which we have been doing since last year. Full time. That's what the platform has been doing. When I say full time, it's different from, doing it. Meji Meta. Thank you very much, Oluwole Omotunde JP. Timothy Darukoyin. Chief Sunday Gbowo is fine. I speak with the team in Kutonu on a daily basis, and I can assure us that Chief Sunday Gbowo is fine. That's all I can tell you. Any other update, when we have it, we will let you know. Those in the hands of the DSS, we are praying that they will be out as quickly as possible. Tebagbo Amzat Nigana had an interview with the lawyer. We'll see maybe we can pick up a bit of the video during this broadcast, depending on how, if I get tired, I'll just end it and say good night and go back and get to bed. But for now, I'm still good. Good morning again to you. Good evening. Good night. We have, about 32 people already on YouTube. So that shows that people are awake, especially when it's Koiki. We have other, creeping crawlers. Also, Baba Yenturu to G Kusuni. Hey, I'm sure some of them. I could see you there. A very beautiful mother. I remember when when I was asking for laptop. I won't mention her name. She's watching me right now. She sent a brand new laptop all the way from, I won't mention the country. And that laptop, laptop, I've got 2 laptops with me. One of them, I want to lórí Instagram, only a laptop here, but I tell lórí software, which is the X-Splitter that I'm using. I've told you so many times those in Nigeria. And I know it's expensive, internet, and I'm going to show you a video that proves that as well. A young girl that relocated to Nigeria some 7 years ago, and the kind of trouble she goes through to upload video. But I think no one, look, when you're in Nigeria, don't try to even use your laptop to do any kind of broadcast. It's just not worth it. You'll get stressed, you'll get frustrated, because the country that, the vice president tells us is vice president Manlo, that Baba Gosime, call him short man devil, working with the caliphate to hold us all into this contraption called Nigeria. Whether they're Yoruba politician, a Shekiri politician, Igbo politician that still wants to keep on Nigeria. 22 people lives got killed in Plateau State yesterday. And from what I'm hearing, some of them are Yorubas. Thank you very much again to that, my beautiful mother, and thank you so much to every single one of you that have trusted and make sure that Koiki Media from last year, the reason why I can do this is because we have some of you, hello me, just, I still have about, unread messages on my phone, 4,993 unread messages on my phone. But each time, ẹlòmíì á rò pé mo ní reply òun, wọ́n lè ti send message yẹn láti bí 3 weeks ago. And when I reply them, they're like, wow, so bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ṣì lè reply wa. I tell you, I might not reply straight away because I don't have access to see the message. And message tó bá ti pẹ́, ó máa máa lọ sẹ́yìn ni. I'm sure you all know that. But ìjọ́ tí bá ti rí message yẹn, màá reply. Ẹlòmíì ṣì ń béèrè orin, ẹmọrin Fúlàní tí máa ń play yẹn. Wọ́n ti béèrè láti bí 4 weeks ago. Tí bá ti rí, màá send ẹ̀ sí wọn. Because this is the job I have said I want to do. It's part of the campaign. And that laptop, has been fantastic. And we have another one. Stream gone. Oh, that's a machine. But we need to upgrade more. We need to buy more. The reason why you see all the other media doing so much is because they have vast amount of logistics to work with. Very soon we might have somebody operating for us in America. We might have somebody operating in any part of the world. And I know a lot of people want to help us from Nigeria, but we also have to be very careful, especially when it's from Nigeria. And I'm sure you know all that reason behind that. Because Nigerians is not the Nigerians, it's just not to get compromised, especially with somebody like me on this platform called KOIKIMEDIA. I have a lot of people all the time, hey, we want to work for you and all that. Nah. So we're just going to be discussing different things. And I also have the phone line open, though my voice cannot go high. But if you want to join the program at any time, you have something to say, please, the line will be open. +4475 9405079. So many Nigerians want to have opportunity. This young girl, I picked up a video. Lost one, no? I've never seen her before. Look, you think I'm the only one doing what I'm doing. The only difference is I want focus Lori Yoruba nation. People are doing different things on. Look, they are madness and good and ugly. But I picked up this video when I was just, scrolling around on my, okay, why is my my chat not giving me, those of you, okay, now I can see all the chats. Wow, thank you very much from Bahamas. I was looking at it on my screen and I'm like, I have my phone here as well. The beauty about, what we do is in Nigeria, you cannot do it. Even if you have the money, it's either you're running on a generator, the internet will start like a like a kickstart. Thank you very much, Mamawa Khadija. Good morning. Good morning to you, Toluwa Boriola. I hope I pronounced that. Ebenezer. Good morning again to those Yoruba in the north, the northern part of the country. This is just a replay. It is not live. We'll tell you that. I say we are live. You say it's a replay. You see me live here. You say it's a replay. Hello, good morning. Who is there? Hello.
Hello?
You're live with us. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, my name is OLAYOMI and I'm calling from the United States of America.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, I really enjoy what you are doing, and for me, I really did not understand what's going on in Nigeria. But because of you and my ego, I am so aware, yes. I am so aware of what is going on. I have been exposed to a lot of all the atrocities that is really going on in Nigeria. And it's so sad. It breaks my heart so bad. Yoruba Nation, we ain't going back. This now. We are not going to stop.
Thank you very much.
Sometimes I just wish I have this power to just make everything right.
It will be right. I can tell you.
I have families in Nigeria. I know. I have properties in Nigeria, and I'm just like, what's it gonna be? I'm young.
I can tell.
What happens when I want to? What happens when I want to retire home? What happens? My kids really love to go to Nigeria. I can't bring them home. I can't tell them anything.
Yeah.
American kids will go back to school and tell it to their kids. I mean, their friends.
Yeah.
I don't want to portray a bad impression about Nigeria. God help us.
God help us.
God help us.
God will definitely help us, because 22 people that was killed yesterday, 22 ambushed, killed.
God.
They are not just numbers. They were human beings. Even if they don't have money, they don't have the access to what we are doing, but they want to just live a life. But some people say no, they will take that life. And those lives were taken away. And you can see in your screen there, I'm sure you're watching it from a different device. Those are the dead bodies of these 22 people. Yeah.
My General KOIKIMEDIA has been my Sunday services.
Thank you very much.
I mean, that is what has been. I mean, what is the extent of going to church and just praying?
Yeah.
When we have things that we can do and we have how we can make changes, we have to be able to make some impact.
Definitely.
If we cannot make no impact, then there's no point praying about it.
What's
if
the
we have the ability to make that impact, we should just do that.
Yeah, no matter how small.
It is so sad.
No matter how small.
No matter how small, it is so sad.
You're right.
Definitely, I am a full-time pharmacist, work night shift. But come September rally in New York, I'm going to be there. Come rain, come shine. I don't care what my job says.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to be there. Yes, I'm going to be there.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Please, we appreciate you, Koiki. We appreciate you a lot.
And I do appreciate every single one of you as well.
It takes a lot to leave everything, your family, everything at stake, and go on the street to represent all Nigerians. It takes a lot. Yeah. You're doing a lot of sacrifices, and we appreciate that. Amen. And God bless you and protect you and your family for that.
Thank you very much.
I just have to contribute.
And I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. And that was a brilliant one from the first sister, I'll call her that way. Yes, thank you very much. Badudu says it's 7:49 in California. Did you hear what she said? She's a pharmacist, night shift. Do you think we have night shift pharmacists in Nigeria? Maybe somewhere in Lekki, Banana Island, but not somewhere in Okokomaiko. As we speak right now, the whole of Southwest is in darkness. As we speak right now, nothing is actually happening until maybe another an hour. People will start coming out. They're running out and skelter. They get stuck in the Songota traffic. They're not sure why they don't have proper facility infrastructure. You can also call the line. It's open as we go on to the program. Some of you know the number, some of you don't know. It's +4475940500979. One Koiki today, and the number you man go too fast. But it's the same number scrolling at the bottom there. +44, just like the Nigeria we say. You know, 7594050979. WhatsApp, or you can call direct. Doesn't matter to me. As I'm speaking right now, think about the mother with children at home, and emergency has happened, but there's nobody to support there. Let's hear what this young, master degree. She loved Nigeria, just like so many of us. We believe in one Nigeria until we realize that one Nigeria does not believe in us. 120 days is coming, yeah, but we'll keep you posted on what Ninas is going to tell us next. I am not Ninas, but as a media, we'll keep you up to date. I missed their program yesterday. Wow, Baba, I know it is soon. I know where it's calling from. I don't want to reveal that, but it's calling from Nigeria. Hey, it is soon, Baba.
Hello, Koiki.
Hey, soon.
Koiki.
Mo ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀. Mo ní ẹ̀sùn ni ẹ dá mi lóhùn.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ti wá ní nǹkan mi nù o.
Mo ti sùn díẹ̀, mo ti sùn, so tí bá dẹ̀ ti tètè sùn.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo adájọ́ máa jèrè ìrìn àjò wa yìí.
Àmín Ọlọ́run.
Àyè kó sọ́nà bí èéfín.
Àmín.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run nígbà tí wọ́n bá ń ṣe àjọyọ̀ òmìnira ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, wọ́n lè dúró ìṣẹ́jú kan fún ìmì àti ẹ̀.
Àmín.
Inú mi tó ayọ̀ mi kún o. Mo kàn ṣe mo rí ọkàn ní kí n jí sí nǹkan ní kí n tẹ̀.
Lẹ wá rí pé bàbá ìtútù ti wà on. Kò ń sùn ni. No, live ni. Koiki lẹ́yìn wò live. Live ẹ̀. Àmín Jésù.
Kí ni orúkọ kí ni gbogbo àwọn pípé ìlànà àwọn daughters of truth. So nígbà ní kí àwọn pípé yẹn náà wọ́n analyse nípa nínú gan àwọn stages tàdé ní.
Àwọn kílẹ̀ pé yìí.
Bóyá yìí àwọn daughters of truth.
Okay, ṣé lórí Facebook lẹ ti rí wọn?
No, YouTube mo ti wò wọ́n. Mo wà ní kíni wọn lórí YouTube náà.
Okay, ṣé program kan ṣe lánàá lórí Ninas lẹ sọ̀rọ̀ àbí? Because mo follow wọn lánàá.
Àwọn daughters of truth wọ́n ṣe program lórí Ninas. Àwọn daughters of truth yẹn orí Ninas wọ́n máa ń ṣe program always.
Okay.
So wọ́n sọ stage tó kó tá a máa dé anonymous ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ pé yẹn lè báyà sign fún wọn petition yìí pé àwọn tó bá ní fún àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ náà ṣe analyse.
Okay, mo ti rí page yẹn, we see if we can get something out of them. Bẹ́ẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
I think what we need to do is that bóyá màmá Erelu náà ẹ máa tó dípò màmá yẹn náà mọ̀ nípa Ninas mo rò pé nídìí àti pé tó mọ̀ nípa Ninas yẹn náà wà sórí program.
I will definitely, yeah.
Ẹ jọ tó lọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ ṣe so that people because àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ní àǹfààní àti orí òfin láti máa lọ kiri bá a ṣe ń lọ kiri yìí.
No, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ iná nísìnyí is good because bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ nísìnyí àwọn èèyàn ti ń rí báyìí lórí screen so ẹlòmíì ó lè padà lọ wò later but máa try láti pick díẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀ during the show but bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ nísìnyí and that's a good thing when we say is a interactive platform níbí báyìí tàbá ti ń bá ara wa sọ̀rọ̀ but mo ń gbọ́ yín sà.
So wọ́n sọ fáǹsì the next day tó kù translation là ń lọ wọ́n lè tẹ̀ sí bí everything ṣe máa rí so máa fẹ́ pé kẹ́ ẹ mọ ọ̀rọ̀ Ninas ẹ̀dùn kùkùdù ó dàbí ẹ̀ ń pẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Ninas yìí òun ló máa fẹ́ jẹ́ ọ̀nà tó máa rọ̀ wá lọ́rùn.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ẹ má sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ Ninas gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa rọ̀ wá lọ́rùn Ọlọ́run ọba ti mọ̀ tó máa rọ̀ wá lọ́rùn dáadáa bọ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa rọ̀ wá lọ́rùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
pẹ̀lú àìní ẹ̀ mo kàn ti fi sọ ẹ kó dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ gidi gan kó dúpẹ́ Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú yín Ọlọ́run tó ti yàn Ọlọ́run tó ti lé àlọ́ yín so Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú yín. Àwọn àti mo lè tó fẹ́ sọ ni pé ẹ bá wádìí torí ṣeré ọkàn wa máa ń pò gbẹ gbogbo gbà ní on the 7 náà di jọ Tuesday ní 120 days máa gbé o.
I'm sure pé àwọn náà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà lọ máa ní ètò gbogbo ètò yẹn ẹ fọkànbalẹ̀ Koiki máa gbé kódà bó jẹ́ kí n ṣàìsùn lórí ẹ̀ ni a máa gbé gbogbo tó bá fi sọ lórí lágbára Ọlọ́run tó bá jẹ́ bí a ṣe plan ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni I was meant to be in Nigeria but again all that have changed after so many events that has happened in the last couple of weeks but the plan was ó yẹ kí wọ́n ground me but kò síbi táwa náà tí àti ní gbé gbogbo tí Ninas bá fi bá wa sọ lágbára Ọlọ́run.
ẹ má wọrí ibi tó wà yìí ṣùgbọ́n pé mi máa ń sọ gbogbo gbà gbogbo tẹ̀sán káàkiri mo pé ibi pé mo kọ́kọ́ gbé èké spoke gbọdọ̀ wálé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ pọ̀ àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ last year. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. No problem. Thanks very much. This man that spoke to me now started with me last year, and this is how it will call, just like so many of you. Once again, I thank you to all our pharmacists working in America, in Cuba, in Canada, in the United Kingdom, our nurses. They want to do the same thing in Yoruba land. Some of them are doing NGO, but this is not working. So before we go into this one, but again, I will put out the link, but it's on YouTube. They are called Daughters of Truth. And like the brother said, everything they discuss here is about Ninas. But we will use part of the video during the broadcast. But the phone line is still open. Somebody said, Koiki, I'm scared to check on your WhatsApp update these days because it is to see it beginning crying hard. Location 9 is there. Yeah, please, if you don't have big hearts, don't watch KOIKIMEDIA status. Things I cannot put on Facebook, dead bodies and all that, you will see it on my status. We have another caller, and like I said, it's an open platform. Hello, good morning. Hello. We can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead, sir. Hello. Well, they're sleeping upstairs, but they're fine.
Actually, minimum send the messages in WhatsApp about the issue be General Hospital one Bagada. Those of why pay by 350,000.
Oh yes, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, that is even that one that don't look loot. They say no, allow them by 500K.
So ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn gbọ́ dáadáa, ẹ ṣàlàyé yẹn dáadáa, ẹ dẹ̀ bá ń gbóhùn sókè díẹ̀ mọ́ pé lẹ́ẹ̀tì ṣúná lọ́dọ̀ yín náà yọ yìí. Ní Gbàgádà General Hospital, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan ẹ kọ̀ fún wa ní background, even if you don't want to go into all the details too much, ẹ mú gbọ́ yín. Okay.
It's our 80 years.
Okay.
And the hospital as the General Hospital Gbàgádà, allow them by 350,000. And to those who allow them by 500,000 at night for them in General Hospital. Continue Lily. And then I don't know what to say.
So General Hospital béèrè 350,000. Ǹjẹ́ ẹni tó tẹ̀ wá Nàìjíríà make 350,000 naira? Ìbéèrè tó yẹ ká kọ́ béèrè ní àṣọ àwọn tó ń jí owó, àṣọ àwọn tí wọ́n ní family labroad tí wọ́n lè send irú owó yẹn sí wọn. But ṣé average man tó fẹ́ lo General Hospital tẹ̀ kàn sọ yẹn òun ni equivalent táwa máa pè ní NHS. Lóòótọ́ àwa tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ là ń dáwó sínú ẹ̀, gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì dẹ̀ ń subsidize ẹ̀, but lọ́dọ̀ wa kí Mayegun dẹ̀ ṣàlàyé breakdown yẹn bí wọ́n ṣe, I think that was a show kò ṣe tànà tìjẹ́ta, ó ṣe breakdown bó ṣe lè fún wa ní hospital ní Nàìjíríà, a 500-bed hospital somewhere in Ogun State. Irú sísá wa tó pè tó jẹ́ pharmacist yẹn wọ́n lè máa ní kó wá lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan as a consultant kókò wá bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ fún 1 week, wọ́n lè sanwó ẹ̀, wọ́n á fi sí hotel tó dáa, á kọ̀ fún wọn ní gbogbo brief, á dẹ̀ padà lọ sí America. We have them like that, but they are not ready to do so. My question now is, nígbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ wá rí 350,000 ẹni sìn, àṣà lè ní kí bàbá yẹn kó kú nítorí pé àwọn àgbàlagbà wà ní ìlú òyìnbó tí bí ṣe bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí tẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá, àwọn ọmọ Igbo, we are taking care of them in their care home, they are getting good hospital services and all that. So do we now say that our elderly patients in Nigeria must die?
Definitely, because even we go to another place, don't just pay test last one, won't take 1 2 days, 3 days. Can't really test the shit. This is unfair. The country is not working. Let everybody go. Because we don't understand our value life. Everybody every day. And now the government is not here. So I pay my post. Even another private hospital in Tatolo, just for a week, I almost 700,000. Nothing is working. Nothing is moving. And I don't know why. Because I was a daughter. But
July 12th. Ẹ̀rù ń bá àwọn èèyàn náà ní a lè blame wọn, àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ jáde, ẹ̀rù ń bá àwọn èèyàn, àwọn tó jáde ẹmọ ẹ mọye ìgbà táwọn kan lò nínú prison ní àwọn tó kó lọ. Gbogbo yẹn náà máa ń dẹ ọtí ṣe rí ìbẹ̀rù yẹn wọ́n ti gbé sí wa lára kò ń ṣe nísìn. I mean, I remember when, Buba Marwa was the military administrator of Lagos State. Ó wá fẹ́ wá sí phase 2. I remember then, I'm sure àwọn tó bá rántí, ó fi wá commission nǹkankan nínú estate wa gangan ní Adéníjì Àdèlé ní phase 2. Kódà gbogbo time yẹn ni there was a kind of a bomb blast tó ń káàkiri. Àwọn èèyàn sá káàkiri. Mo ti sọ rí ní last year. People were running away because tí bàálù bá dún. So the threat of the military on us, and we thought, okay, military ti lọ, we are now in democracy. Well, look, the government does not have to agree with the citizen. You think Boris Johnson agree with everything we do here, but kò ní choice because ó ti wà ní democracy and there is rule of law. But the difference tó wà Nàìjíríà ni pé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ complain pé general hospital yìí kò jẹ́ kó máa gba 350,000, ta lẹ fẹ́ complain fún?
Nobody.
Where?
Even inside the airport, let me tell you another thing. Inside the airport now, to bá ti fẹ́ wọlé pé COVID-19 kìíní kan, wọ́n tó fi make owó láàrin yàn. Country is dead.
The country is dead.
Wọ́n gba àwọn àgbàpá àgbà sílẹ̀, wà á ní kíní kan, gbọ́dọ̀ lọ ṣe kíní kan, gbọ́dọ̀ lọ ṣe gbà. At the end of the day, tó bá mú ìsọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ wọn, we are going to give them money. One of my friends coming from state country, and we are talking almost 30,000 lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, kó tó di kó rí passport ẹgbà.
And now imagine 30,000 multiplied by maybe during the week that the whole journey of somebody going to Turkey, about 500 people, 30,000 naira multiplied by 500 people. You can imagine,
I'm telling you.
Okay. All right. All right. Something must happen. These are the pain that you can tell from the brother that was calling from Nigeria. A family friend or family member wanted to go to Bagada. These are real story. This is not like they're cooking it up. I was in that Bagada hospital some 2 years ago, and I could see where, places were locked. When I say locked, places that is meant to be functioning for the citizen in that axis. Let's hear quickly, before somebody else call again, the video I wanted to show us of this. People of Nigeria, there's no doubt about it. But the question is, do Nigeria love you? It's 18 minutes. I might not play all the video, but let's just watch it.
Back to Nigeria, and I regret it every single day. Hey guys, what's up? Thank you for stopping by. My name is Latachi Vanessa. If you're new here, and if you are a returning subscriber, thanks for stopping by. I know you already read the title of this video, and yes, it is very true. I should have not come back to this country. This is like 7 years later that I moved back to Nigeria. So every information I'm going to be giving you right now, it's over the past 7 years. So I'm well seasoned in Nigeria. I have come back and I can tell you for sure what to expect. So if you're thinking of moving back, this is not just 6 months later, this is 7 years later. I'm giving you my raw, honest to God opinion of living in this country. So you definitely want to stay, and watch that till the end. So guys, without talking too much, let's just get right into the video. Yes, let me just give you a background story. So I moved to UK in 2010, and I went to, of course, for most people that leave the country at that stage, or that was after secondary school. And the reason I left was, of course, to further my education. I went to university in the UK. I stayed there I did my undergraduate course for 3 years, and I went on to do my master's for another 1 year. And then at that time, I tried to, of course, your parents will tell you, try and look for a job, see if you can find something internationally, look good on your CV and stuff. And so we tried to do that. And then when I saw that wasn't really bringing out, when I saw that wasn't really fruitful, I didn't, more like, of course, some people go ahead and stay through other means and then get their citizenship. But I decided that, my parents were like, I think it's best to come back. And I know I had this friend at the time, and she was like, are you sure we should go back? She was interested in staying back to, find a way to obviously get papers and work. And me, I didn't have the balls at that time. So I basically just came back to Nigeria. So coming back to Nigeria, I knew that the hustle was going to be real. I was coming back to do my NYSC. I was coming back to obviously look for a job. I was coming back to start a YouTube channel. I was coming back at that time. I had a page called Guilt Free, and it was doing well. I had even imported a lot of things back to Nigeria that I had planned on basically starting up this Guilt Free company, which is about eating healthy Nigerian meal. At the same time, I was coming back to kick off my wig business. So at the time, I used to make wigs. I used to launder wigs and make wigs for people. So I basically had a lot of plans on my plate, as well as of course finding a job. These were all the things I had, and half of everything I wanted, all of them didn't work out the way I had hoped and dreamed of, and I blame it on Nigeria. Let me just go back to the reality of Nigeria. Like Nigeria you see now and Nigeria you see then, everything has just been going from bad to worse, and from worse to the next word that is better than worse. When I was moving back to Nigeria, the exchange rate of the dollar to the naira was around 150 naira for $1. And the exchange rate for pound to naira was around $270 to 1 naira. At that time, we're all having heart palpitations because we're like, oh, the dollar is moving towards 280. Oh my God, what's that going to be like? Because for the longest time, it had always been 250 naira to the pound. Anyway, the background, Nigeria was, at the time I came back, I thought it was bad. But right now, you can't even imagine what I've had to live through these past 7 years in this country. Coming back to Nigeria, given the fact that I had a foreign degree and I had a good result, and I also had a master's degree. A lot of people just had high hopes for me to get a very good job in Nigeria, to get like a good paying job in this country. And I don't want to go into looking for a job. I think I'll do another video on expectations coming back to Nigeria and going into the job market. But coming into Nigeria, I had that expectation as well. I wouldn't say that I was expecting to earn say bastard money, but I was not expecting to earn such amounts, because I knew that I didn't have much experience, even though I had a master's degree. So I was willing to take whatever I was given. But when I say the job market is tough, nepotism is the order of the day for most people. Most people are overqualified. Most people are well qualified for jobs that are in Nigeria.
Let me just pause that video there for maybe about a few minutes. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? A very good morning to you, Jimo, Rasak, Fatima, Timothy Tawato, Daruko Ugoyi. Good morning. It's a live broadcast. If you've just joined us, it's the 15th of August 2021. The time here in London is exactly 10 minutes past 5 a.m. Don't worry about why is it awake? It's a media platform. It runs 24 hours. Just like all other media, like your CNN, your NBC. You go there now, they're live. BBC, my mommy one bed, Tominola Agnes. Thank you very much. I'm sure you heard this pretty one beautiful young Nigeria, she studied in UK up to master degree. Our expectation was not big, let me just relocate back to Nigeria and maybe I will make it out. But the country called Nigeria that so many of us love, our children love Nigerians so much, but we cannot guarantee their safety back to Nigeria. I was speaking with my beautiful mother yesterday, and let me see if I can read that WhatsApp message that she sent to me, and we eventually spoke yesterday. I won't mention the names of those involved, but these are a very close family friend to my mom. I have a very special Thanksgiving prayer request for blah, blah, blah. 6 members of our family were kidnapped in Nigeria. I hope you're following me. This is not last year. All this happened this month. They were released. We give thanks on Thursday last week. I will repeat again, and I hope you can hear me very well. Freedom Force, where have you been, man? I've been finding you. I can't find you on the platform anymore. It's always saying share, share, share. But Facebook has been tampering with our numbers. I won't worry with that. Let's focus on the conversation. Let me go back, wind up again, rewind. This was a conversation that was sent to me by my mom, and we discussed it yesterday. I have a very special Thanksgiving prayer request from blah, blah, blah. Those families are in UK, but their family in Nigeria is what got, like we always say, 6 members. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Èèyàn mẹ́fà kí lè ṣàlàyé ní èdè Yorùbá. Èèyàn mẹ́fà nú ẹbí wọn, àwọn tí à ń sọ yìí, were kidnapped in Nigeria on their way back from a family wedding. I won't give too much details, but somewhere between Southwest, back to somewhere in Southwest. And this happened, okay, it happened on Saturday. I won't give the date, but it was in July 2021. Out of the 6, they released a woman, which is an elderly person, that same day because she could not walk properly. And a very small child was also released the same day. But the remaining 4, they took them to the forest. Oh, you've been blocked from commenting, Mr. Koiki. Okay, wow, I was wondering why I didn't see you. Freedom Force, my beautiful brother from Biafra. All hail the Biafra. Now, 6 family, hear this, 6 family members were kidnapped in Southwest, not in the North, Nile Yoruba, but 2 of them were released. One was an elderly woman and a child. But the remaining 4, they pushed them to the forest, taken away. But we give thanks that they were released on Thursday last week. Not just released, after a ransom of 3 million naira was paid. Did you get that? Let's give thanks that they were released. Let's come back to this young, beautiful girl. She had hope. She had inspiration. She had a dream, just like so many one of us. Thank you very much, Baba Omorire on YouTube. Okay, somebody's also putting here on YouTube. Adeyemi says, I lost my cousin last 2 years after spending several thousands of naira at Ikeja General Hospital, about 1.5 million naira at loot, and at the end of the day, we lost him and another thousands in the morgue. You're probably paying Tinubu for that morgue because Tinubu owns the morgue. Somebody say on Facebook, this is getting out of hand. So you just know that. This young girl had a dream, just like I have a dream, you have a dream. But those dreams get shattered in Nigeria very, very quickly for so many reasons. Health reason, education reason, so many reasons. Those dreams that you have will get shattered in Nigeria. She once in the UK, did a first degree, had opportunity, did a master's on it, but relocate back to Nigeria. She used a word that we have used so many times on this platform, nepotism. Imagine if this beautiful, I guess she's probably, let's even say, an Igbo girl, or a Yoruba girl, or somebody from the Middle Belt. Nepotism worked against her. Now, think about her now, hijab, dress, Muslim named Fatima or Aruna or Aisha. Once again, those of you listening, and think about it that this is a Fulani girl, studied up to master degree, went back to Nigeria, will she be lacking a job opportunity? Ǹjẹ́ ó máa ní opportunity for a job or not? She was not asking for much. She just wanted to blend back into the society and do a little bit. But the country had so much odd against her. What I'm doing right now is what she probably wants to do, you know, sit down, talk to people. Look, people do so many things on YouTube. The only thing is you cannot do certain things that is against the community standard. But there are thousands of people doing so many things. Hey, yeah, the phone line that is open. Let's go straight to our caller. Hello, good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning.
You're live. Good morning. Welcome.
My name is Ikujini calling from United States of America.
You're welcome to the program.
What are we really doing? Where do we go from here? What is the plan we have? What is our power? How can we defeat all these people? Because I see all the strategies of the Boko Harams and bandits all laid out. Where do we stand? I need something to tell my people. We need something to hold on to. Where do we stand? I don't know nothing about political science. I don't know nothing about, I know Professor Akitoye has been so good with what he's doing. How do I convince people? I'm calling from Maryland, United States of America. When I talk to people, I'm like, I listen to you every day, Koiki, and I listen to you every day, every day. I can imagine what is going on. I have a farm in Nigeria, a big farm that I'm about to let go. I am so scared. It's about 500 acres.
Wow.
I am so scared. I'm not going to kill myself over the land. It's in Abeokuta. I'm ready to let go. I don't want to because I know that if we have a plan in place, we can make it all work. But where are we actually? What is the plan? What do we need to do? What is actually good? I know I listen to all the messages and all Maligo has to say and what he has to say. But what's our option? What do we have to do? As an individual, do we have any choice? What do we have to do? I don't care. I'm ready. 100%. I don't care if my life has to go for my kids to have a better life in Nigeria. You know, for some reason, American kids born of African Nigerian parents want to go home. They really want to go home. They are so interested. But we, the parents, are so scared. We don't even know what to tell them. What is their hope? What happens to what I have back home in Abeokuta in 10, 15, 20 years to come? I'm scared. I just want to tell me, if Boko Haram, if we split up Yoruba nation, does it keep us safe from Boko Haram, from the bandits? Are we completely safe from them? Are we safe? Does it mean they cannot come to our country as terrorists? I know that what we're going to feed on, agricultural wise, I'm a farmer. Pharmacist, farmer, I'm both ways. I know that we can survive as a Nigerian. I'm Yoruba nation, forget Nigerian. We can survive. Farmers, we have farm all over the place. We're going to farm, yes. I don't mind. I will pay whoever. I will sponsor whoever is ready to farm. Yes. I'm not interested in the report, in the games or whatever. I can help. We can feed her. Nama, the one who could be healthy. It's not even healthy. So I'm a buffet in Nigeria. See, you're my look. Okay, I'm only injection, mad cow and or what have you. So I get buffet. If you're going to stick with a buffet, I need tomato, ata, alubosa. We'll start growing that in Nigeria. We will. We'll rally people around. There are farms all over Nigeria. We'll start growing stuff.
Within Yoruba land.
Not Nigeria.
Yeah, within Yoruba.
Yoruba nation.
Yeah.
Yes, Yoruba nation. We'll start growing alubosa, tatashi, tomato. We'll grow it ourselves. We don't need them. But the thing is, where do you go from there?
Food security.
Security wise, energy, power is all, it all belongs to them. What do we have? How do we fight this? We are all ready. I'm sure a lot of Yoruba citizens, Yoruba nation citizens are ready. So how do we fight it? Clarify. What is the Navy? What is the military? They are holding on to everything. They call it only. They call everything only. Clarify. Tí ogun bá dé. Ogun ló ń bọ̀ yìí o. Kóìkì. Ogun ló ń bọ̀ yìí o. Ogun ló ń bọ̀ yìí o. Ṣé a ní ogun? Mo rẹ̀ láti jà o. Ẹjẹ́ agbára di o. Ẹjẹ́ a ní nǹkan ogun dání. Wọ́n lè máa approve ẹ̀. Ṣé bá àtọ́jú ẹ̀ ni? You need to know where it's kept. Something to prevent us, to prevent ourselves, defend ourselves. That's all we need.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, they don't need to approve it. We don't need to let them know what it's all about. But so bad the Daniel. Ṣé ogun bá dé? She had to defend their Awasha.
We'll probably speak more behind the phone, and then I'm sure we can connect you with the platforms like Prop on the ground directly, and I'm sure some of this kind of conversation we can take it further as well, so we don't just give everything out, right here.
Is somebody calling me?
No, no, I'll send it. I'll give you a call. I'll send you a message. After the program. I've got your number now.
Do you have my number?
It's coming up. Yeah, it's coming up. I will send you a message. Yeah, I'll send a
Please
message.
do.
I will do.
Listen.
All right.
It's a desperately. We can't just ask him and explain everything we need to. We have to have a plan. Please.
All right. No problem. I will do so.
God bless you, Koiki.
Thank you very much. Well, we have so many individuals. It's 5:27, 15th of August. It's a Sunday morning. It's coming up to 5:30. I'm sure time zone will be different across different part of the globe. Moki Bobointi, Etidara Pomowa. Let me just, save that number before we lose it. And I guess, yeah, I got the number. So let's just, I'll save it with something. Call back. I'll send a WhatsApp later before the end of the day. Call back. Yes. All right, let's continue. So we were discussing about these young Nigerian. I mean, the reason why she went back to Nigeria was because a legal documentation in UK could not be facilitated. So only Latin Padalosile, but there was so many hiccup that Nigeria was not ready to support her. Let's see a little bit more.
I'm not even giving the opportunity. So the way I look at it, in Nigeria, you basically need that push to actually go ahead and get like the job one. Let's not just dabble into all that. But basically, nepotism is all of the. You basically have to know someone that puts you somewhere, and that somewhere they will put you.
I will come back to some of the question my sister raised in terms of where we are and where we are going. As much as I know, but again, let's just watch a little bit more from this. This again, a very beautiful young sister. Probably politicians would prefer to go underneath her and without even giving her any support. That's if she was loose. If she was an Hausa Fulani girl with this kind of pretty face, she wouldn't have to suffer so much in terms of what she wants to do. But let's see a little bit more from her.
To be like manager, you can't just come unless you really have long legs. You get what I mean? To get like manager position, most times you basically have to start from under and then work and work and work until you finally earn the status and respect to now go ahead and look for job on your own. But most of the time, the order of the day was nepotism. So then coming back, I was trying to get a job like during my NYSC, and at that time I was earning a salary of 55,000 naira, and at that time I felt like I knew that the salary was poor, the pay was really, really poor, but amongst my peers then in NYSC, I was balling. Like I was balling to some people, like I was a baller. Because every month I could boast of 75,000 naira. Let me just put the equivalent in dollar here so that you understand what I mean when I say that this country messes up with your brain. So, coming back to Nigeria, getting like a first starter job and earning that kind of salary for 50,000 naira. This is a proper company, and it's not like the company actually, if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, the company pays better than a lot of other companies that what they'll pay youth corpers and what they'll pay interns. So that was what I was earning, and this is me with a master's degree. This is me with my foreign certificates. If I had to stay back in the UK, let's say I was a UK citizen and I got a job, I would be this 7,000 I'm earning would be my 1 week. Is it up to 1 week? 1 day? Is it 1 day? Maybe less than a day's salary. Like I would be earning at least £18,000 in a year.
I recently got on the front page of Forbes magazine as one of the top currency trader coaches in the world today.
Secondly, if you know anything about Nigeria, the internet is bad. Going back to Nigeria, that was of course one of my plans to, finally kickstart this YouTube thing. So this was the first video I ever shot, and you can see the quality of that video. That video was hell to shoot, and I just basically discarded the whole YouTube dream.
You can watch the remaining part of that video on YouTube yourself. I'm sure the point I want to raise there is she's saying I should have never come back to Nigeria. Moving back to Nigeria from UK, I regret moving back. So this also now correlate with the sister that has access to live in US. She can go back and come back. According to her there, she has about 500 hectares of land somewhere in Abeokuta, but she's worried. She's worried because we now have more Boko Haram fighters that are surrendering to the troops of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Peace is better than war. That is the image they've written on their placard, and they're giving them food, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, bag of rice, palm oil, Indomie noodles, and all sorts because they've surrendered. So ìjọba Nigeria ti wọ́n fáwọn èèyàn ní oúnjẹ after they've committed so much havoc. They are now good guys. These are now good guys. Okay, she's an Igbo girl. That is the reason it's either Biafra or fire everywhere. Okay. I'd say that at the beginning. She could either be, even as a Biafra, she probably won't get a job. But as a Fulani, oh boy, she'll be slot into one of those high-end offices with air condition. Once again, the Nigerian military is telling us that Boko Haram are surrendering to them, and that means they're saying peace is better than war. So my question now is, these ones that have surrendered, so no more court case, nothing against them, they just allow them to filter through back into the community. I'm just asking, it's a question. The line is open. The 12 agitators in the DSS custody are also paying their price for Yoruba nation freedom. You're quite right. And we can't wait for them to be released as quickly as possible. Let me take us to, since somebody talked about this, I've not listened to it, but this video is the latest that tells us a little bit background about Nina. So let's go into it.
We are here once again. Today is August the 14th of 2020, and of course, as usual, I have my sisters here with me. So today we have a wonderful show for you. Hopefully you have seen the advert for the week that says a CMF, a first step taken towards a truce. So we want you guys to be ready to engage in some intellectual discussion today, because our people need to understand what we need to do in order to get to our destination. We can no longer continue to scratch our head like my CCAPs. They say they will scratch their head, they will whip one out. And then when they are constipated in the toilet, some spirit will come and give them a message. And then when they don't have a job, they are online 24 hours a day, spreading propaganda to our people.
Sorry, I will respond to that question, Mr. K. Aleko. I'm sure you know the reason for that. It's a very, very security question you're asking on the line, and I won't answer that question as well. Sorry about that.
So today we're going to offer you an superior argument. So join us. My name is Mona Chimsaga, and I am here in Houston, Texas. I will have my sisters to introduce themselves.
Thank you, sister. And for Sister Monachi, it is 2021.
What did I say?
You said 2020, August 14th, 2021.
What I mean, today is Augusta's birthday. Please, happy birthday. Are you guys kidding me? See how?
Thank you.
What a day.
I remembered anyway.
You can see she just turned 25. You're 25 and still that. In short, next year she'll be turning 22. So
yes,
watch out.
Anyway, thank you, our viewers. Thank you for being here this morning. We have more than enough to tell you. You just have to listen. We want you to be part
of this discussion. We want you to call in to ask questions. You know, that thing we've been saying all along. People are beginning to, tune into it. And some of them are distorting the whole thing. They are making it look at it as if it is their own idea originally. Meanwhile, this idea has been out for a very long time. So please, listen. Today's topic is so interesting. That is to tell you that now they're beginning to see what the meaning of that CFM is. That is constitutional force majeure. They don't want to call it that name. They don't want to associate it with what Ninas is doing. Because they know that if they do that, they are invariably giving Ninas credit. Even though Ninas deserve 1 million of the credits. But please, be part of this discussion and see that what has been done for the past 21 years is coming to its concluding part, to the end. Thank you so much. Once again, my name is Dr. Costano Siki. Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much, viewers. Thank you, my sisters. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. You're doing a wonderful job. My name is Dr. Ekwi Simon Okube. I live in Lexington, Kentucky. We'll give food for thought today. In the original scheme of things, it was never meant to be the survival of the fittest. The fit was meant to protect the weak, not eat them up. Ewe belu, ugo belu. In case he be ebena, unkukwaya. Live and let live. Here on Daughters of Truth Talk Show, we learn how to restructure our environment in order to accommodate and provide for the weak in our midst, as well as the fit. Join us today as we prepare the new set of African leaders. And you know what? You, yes, you are one of them. Thank you.
Thank you, sister, for that. Yes. You are one of them. So you're not running anywhere. We're not talking real today. You are the leader that we are looking for. So get ready. Get ready for us to do the right thing, because at the end of the day, nobody is going to do it for you. If you are waiting for the elite to rise up and do the right thing, go and look at Jonathan's Facebook account. All they are doing is going to each other's wedding. They will go to Abubakar's wedding, go to Ibrahim's wedding. These are business partners. And then you look at the so-called rich one, they will say, oh, people are rich. My dear, they are busy going back and forth to Abuja, collecting their own share. So nobody is going to take care of this for us. It's you and me that is going to do it. So the question today is that, have you played your part? What are you doing to make sure that we get to where we are going? Because this job here is waiting for us. Nobody else is going to do it. The elites are not helping us. Because some of you may think, oh, we have all these rich people. None of them is helping. None of them is asking, what are we doing? How are we going to get this? Instead,
I'm going to forward it a little bit
so
that we see if we can get something.
Some semi-literate governors that were talking about people who are doing secession and others who are doing treason. The only secession on the table now are the ones who declare themselves Sharia, who have seceded from the secular union of Nigeria, the 12 states. The only treason on the table now are the ones who are clinging onto the constitution that's a forgery, against the rest of us.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to play the subsequent video. This is Abdul Aziz Suleiman confirming all the things that we have mentioned during the introduction.
CNG for short. What we are saying is, I think we have to take it in the context in which we placed it. There was this process for a constitutional review going on. Then
the video is not showing.
By our reasoning, it is going to be.
It's not showing.
Futile.
Oh, okay. So maybe he wants me to pick it back up. Thank you for that. How? Sure.
All right. So this is just again, you might want to watch the whole video because I'm just going to push it. But okay, you might want to watch this bit because this is where one of the Northern Coalition is also speaking. I've seen this video before, but it's worth playing it in this broadcast as well. So I'm going to try and push it back so that we can watch it together.
By our reasoning, it is going to be fruitless, futile for a country, a national assembly, to go ahead with the review of a constitution that is in the first place disputed in total. Secondly, there are certain sections of the country that have been agitating for self-determination, which ought to have been settled first. Because I don't think it's going to be proper to have a constitution. That's why we all have not agreed with the constitution. Because
we all have not agreed with the constitution.
Not even believe it's Nigeria. You see, for 60 years, the South or the Igbo have been agitating for self-determination. It even led to a civil war, which we blamed the Nigerian government at that time for, because there was no point fighting the Igbo back. They said they were ready to go. I think what will have happened was to celebrate a new nation. By now, the Igbo country, Biafra would have progressed far, and perhaps
you got that right.
Nigeria would have progressed. Now, what we have is the Southwest now also agitating for self-determination. The Southeast is also agitating for self-determination, but the National Assembly is deliberately avoiding that issue and going ahead with the constitutional review that will still not solve the problem. That's why we filed a suit before the Federal High Court in Abuja. We joined the National Assembly, the Attorney General, and separately the Senate President and the Speaker of the House of Representatives. What we are praying for is for the court to order a halt of the constitutional review exercise and direct the National Assembly to organize or get the executive or even the international community to come in and organize what we want to what should be a referendum peacefully for any unit of the country that says it does not want to be Nigeria. I mean that there's no point forcing it into being something it doesn't want to be. And we were not only concerned about Biafra. We said any unit, because you see this issue of Nigeria for quite long now. The truth has emerged that nobody was consulted, even before the name was given. You can see most African countries have given dropped the message.
I'm going to post that again. If you have seen this video, it's also on KOIKIMEDIA. This particular one, this man speaking, they are part of the Northern Coalition group that also believe that it's time for Nigeria to be disintegrated. But like our last caller was asking so many questions in terms of, what do we do, where are we, and all that, which is very, very important. A lot of people ask, similar question as well. All I can say is, all heads is already on the table. Yes, we want a peaceful exit out of Nigeria. And when I use the word peaceful, how that is going to happen, I can only say Eledumare knows better. But what I can say is, we've embarked on a journey of no return. So at a Kosinwele, and we cannot move back. The politicians are also strategizing for the fraudulent upcoming 2023 election. Our people back home, I see you there, Adekunle Adepoju. Thank you very much for joining. Our people at home in every part of Nigeria, I think also love the momentum when election is coming. So many things. And when I say so many things, remember that somebody will get a contract for the pure water, somebody will deliver the chairs in venue for whatever they want to do, somebody will, depending on which network you have in Nigeria, and we got to be honest, people make money during the election. And they care less about whatever we are discussing now, this Yoruba nation, this movement and all that. Good evening or good morning, Fatai Ogumefu. So in time, inshallah, now that we also are not ready to back down, we will do what we are doing, but then we need to also start pushing more. And when I say pushing more, we see people coming out on a daily basis in London as an example for protest. It's also part of it. It's called picketing. We are also expecting people to attend, like the 74th General Assembly that is also coming up in the next couple of weeks in New York. So iṣẹ́ tó wà lọ́wọ́ wa is not just about, yes, I can understand, the last caller was saying, look, we must prepare for the worst case scenario. I have always said that, even though a lot of people disagree with me on that we can come out of Nigeria on a peaceful platter of gold. I would say, okay, that's fine. And part of that process is what people like Ninas, who also have the Yoruba involved. So what is Ninas? What is Ninas all about? Ninas is not just working for the Yorubas. It's also where the middle belt, the lower Niger, the Biafra. Even though I know some Biafra disagree with Tony Inandi for whatever reason. But the most important thing is we must do everything now to make sure we bring down this fraudulent constitution. Because as long as we agree that the constitution is what they are using to renew the contract every 4 years, why then do we want to keep that constitution? The constitution is the reason why this young girl that went back home, after studying in UK, but could not get a support, just like we have so many young, brilliant Nigerians, so to call, even though we know we are not Nigerians because we were something before Nigeria. But we have the passion that, hey, Nigeria will survive, Nigeria goes up. You all remember that song? Even though if YouTube is going to say, we don't want you to use those kind of music, let me just remind us that song. Andrew, don't check out. Andrew, don't check out. I'm sure you all remember that. Facebook doesn't like us, on YouTube, but is what just, let's say. Who remember this? Who remember? Who remember this in the 80s? Who remember this song? Andrew, don't check out. So many of us have checked out of Nigeria. So many of us left Nigeria 30 years ago. Mine is about 2 decades ago. How long have you left Nigeria? Can you go back home? What about your investment? Is it guaranteed in the next 20 years in Nigeria? 710 naira is the actual rate to Nigeria today. They've been taking the oil for a very long time. 1985, I'm told this song. We thought the oil was going to favor us. But what we realized is, after all the oil boom, let me show you what Nigeria becomes. Where's our work clock? Even though with all the oil boom, Nigeria can never survive. Okay, we have a caller coming, and I have to take that call. Okay, I think it's our caller that called earlier. Let me pause the music. Yes, you are back again.
Hello, Koiki.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. God bless you for all you're doing.
God bless us all.
What do we have to do?
What do we have to do? Well, part of what we have to do is what we're already doing now, but we can't give everything out of what we have to do online as well. But we talk about the basic one, the diplomatic ones that we're expecting to do, continue the acclamation, engage people, and probably, those that have the means to network, lobby with your senator in whatever, especially those in US, because those in UK, I'm not sure they're going to do anything for us. I'm talking about our members of parliament. They probably read your letter, reply you and say, yeah.
I live in the US. Very land precise.
Okay.
So what do I need to do to create awareness?
We connect you, like I said, we connect you with those on ground on the other side so that the awareness will become more popular.
How do you do that?
I'll send you the contact details of the groups on the ground working already. All you need to do is just engage with them.
Is it going to be a link?
No. It's a number. It's a number. I'll send you a number, and then you'll be working, in whatever capacity you can, so that they.
Where does the number go? To my WhatsApp?
To your WhatsApp, yeah. Send me a WhatsApp now. Just say hi to me on WhatsApp, and then I'll send it to you straight away.
Please, I have been waiting for this for like 5 years.
All right.
That's my daughter. She wants to go to Nigeria, right? Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you talking to? I'm talking to Nigeria. All the hula bula and Nigeria. So,
all right.
Please.
Send me a WhatsApp now, and then I will send that. I'll communicate with you behind the scene.
Please do.
All right.
We need to do something like ASAP.
All right. No problem.
We don't need to hold anything. Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you, Koiki.
All right. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Well, you can see that we have so many of our children outside Nigeria. They have a better life. But the question is, àwọn tó wà nílé do not have the kind of life that we live. So how do you expect the last caller, the daughter, to migrate back to Nigeria and have that same or half or quarter of the quality of life she's living in America, even after she has decided to go back to Nigeria at any point? Just like, remember, this beautiful sister went back.
I discarded everything because I'm like, it's not worth it. Like the stress of buying data, the stress of uploading a video, the stress of editing a video, the country is just not friendly towards such dreams.
You hear that? The country is just not friendly. But now we have, Andrew telling us here. Yeah, remember this? 1985. Andrew, don't go anywhere. Nigeria will survive. But rather than Nigeria survive, we have more 86 million people living in our poverty. We say what? Stay and build your country. That was all the first hope every one of us was told. Hey, my Lord, where you go? Some people had opportunity to have stayed behind, just like this young girl. Maybe God wanted her, according to what we will always say. God knew. God told her go back to Nigeria. But now she's in Nigeria, but Nigeria is not friendly to her.
So this is also a medium for me to just give a shout out to anybody you know making videos, anybody you know that is on YouTube in Nigeria at this time. Just give them kudos because they are really trying.
This girl went back when the exchange rate was 280 naira to a pound, 150 naira to a dollar. As I speak right now, today the 15th of August 2021, coming up to just 5 minutes to 6 a.m. in London, GMT. The exchange rate is 710 naira to a pound and almost 550 naira to a dollar. Do you understand what that means? It means that the country is draining. The economy is not working. Your security is not working. And that take us back to what we were discussing earlier, at the broadcast yesterday. Is Nigeria a failed state? You remember that? You must have seen that broadcast. Because we are now on part 6 because I started to label it, because I'm going to focus more on this topic all the time, but I'll start changing it to part 1, part 2. But as we speak right now, I guess we're now in part 6. The line is still open if you'd like to join the conversation. It's +4475 9405097. This is Koiki Media, is a live broadcast, and I welcome you all. And as I'll say, it's an interactive. Please, Koiki, stop playing this stupid song. Okay, I don't know why you call it stupid song. Is it because you say Nigeria will survive? Don't get angry now. Franklin B says, I used to know a country called Nigeria, but it died over 30 years ago. Wow. I hear people say Nigeria now and one Nigeria. Please show me where this Nigeria is. Well, it's somewhere where we cannot tell you, because those that still believe in one Nigeria, you probably believe in all these new gimmick by the Nigerian government. I don't know what they are planning, but by telling us that the Boko Haram are surrendering their, I can't see weapons with them, but I could see able-bodied men. And when I say able-bodied, asking us to forgive them, saying peace is better than war. Does this man really understand the cardboard that children have been killed, taken away from their loved ones into the forest? A family friend, like I said earlier, 6 of them were kidnapped in the southwest of Nigeria in July. They've only been released after paying a ransom of 3 million. If you come back here yesterday in Plateau State, these are dead bodies. They are dead bodies. People like me and you. Yes, like me and you. We might be outside the country, but these are innocent lives that got caught up by Boko Haram. My question is this the way we want to continue to deceive ourselves about a country called Nigeria? But people are also preparing for election. They're going to start campaign very soon. Our people will start getting confused when the politicians start throwing out monies at them. Toba bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jọ̀wọ́ sí wọn left and right. Do we think that Nigeria can survive? Because 1985, Andrew was told not to travel because Nigeria will survive. While all this music were coming up in the 80s, maybe there was hope. Somebody said now to break that shit hole country. But those at home, as we speak right now, they've slept overnight in darkness without no hope. We're not talking about the hope of today, this Sunday. We're talking about a mother, a father, had 3 children in Nigeria right now. Young family, they're just starting up, but yet they cannot foresee a better future for those children. Or maybe, like they always say, it might take time. But do you think that we can change the mindset of the Fulanis? Can we change their mindset? Can we bring them back to the normality of people like myself and you, just like these ones that have surrendered? So are they telling us now that, we are not going to kill anyone, we're not going to destroy anything, we will continue to be good citizens of Nigeria. So that means they can move to the southeast, to the middle belt, and they will live with us in the Yoruba land somewhere in Abeokuta, in Ijebu-Ode, in Ijebu-Remo, in Lagos, in Badagry, in Ikorodu, in Ekiti, Ondo, Kwara, Kogi. Because since they have repented and we do not have a system to monitor them, they can live anywhere in Nigeria. Somebody say, Olayomi, oh, Jack Olushola, you're up. Andrew will have been regretting of not checking out then if he's still alive, I reckon. Wow. Were you in that same bracket of Andrew don't check out in the 1985? Maybe you wanted to leave to America. The visa was still very considerable. We have a caller from, I guess, UAE. They're just also up as well. Sometimes they're probably about 9 o'clock now. Hello, good morning. Okay. It's not connecting, and I know why. Those countries do not like WhatsApp. 2 minutes past 6 a.m. It's just our morning early broadcast. Okay. Andrew, were you in that same bracket? But even those that left Nigeria, they're still surviving outside Nigeria and they can't come back because there's no home to come back to. Plus 971. A very good morning to you and welcome.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. All right, I'm sure you know that the line is your line is not clear. Maybe you're not turn off your VPN because I know those countries you have to turn off your VPN or something. I can't hear you clearly. It's fading out. Hello. All right, we still cannot hear you. I'm sorry, the line is not clear. Sometimes people say download emo and all that. We probably would have a system where you might call through your Skype. I need to just set it up, and then you can come through the screen and people can see you if you want to show your face. They can never change. Remember, Afonja, our people at home is what I get worried because election is coming. They're going to throw everything at them and they are so much hungry. Hello, good morning, caller. Again, location 9. Move a bit, move a bit, move a bit, your network. Move around the house. Maybe it will be better. We cannot hear you. These are the things that frustrate a lot of people. The caller is there, but the connection is not coming properly. Hello, caller. All right, we're going to go straight to Germany where I guess we will have a better connectivity. Hello, good morning from Germany.
Good morning, my name is Kinsley. I'm calling from Germany.
All hail Biafra. Very good morning. Welcome to the broadcast.
Koiki, yeah, good morning. You said something now. You said something now that is, I keep on thinking how that thing is. Hello?
I can hear you. I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah. You said something now that I keep on thinking about this since 3 days now, 4 days now. And I want our people, both, I'm Igbo,
yeah.
But we are South. I don't say Igbo anymore. I'm saying we from the South. Because our life is 100%, or I would say 1,000 kilometers far away from what these guys, their lives. But it's getting to me that some of our people have not understand this thing. They've not their senses have not gotten to the reality. I've been watching the news of Afghanistan since 3 days now,
it's quite
4 days now.
Quite worried.
Yeah, and I see the speed the Taliban are taking over Afghanistan. And I watched the method, their method. Then I get back to a video where the bandits are driving around the city freely. I'm thinking you've seen the video.
I've shown it. I showed it on BBC. I mean, I replayed it on my timeline. It's a 7-minute video.
I want you to do something for our people. I want you, people from the South especially, to bring the 2 videos where the Taliban are moving in the street, the city of Afghanistan, and where these the bandits are moving in the streets in the villages of from Nigeria. Watch the system with their bikes, the bikes of the Taliban. This is a pure guerrilla combat. If you watch at the Taliban, they scattered everywhere with their bike. Then if you want the same system of this video, the second video of
from Nigeria. The same pattern. So there's no village, there's no city. This type of combat will come inside. Nobody will survive in that village. Then like you said now, they are saying that Boko Haram, they are surrendering. Watch those people. I've not seen any weapon where they heaped the numbers of people that have surrendered, where they heaped their weapons. You know, but when you go back to 1969, 1970, when the Biafrans brought back their weapon, you will see where they heaped weapon. You see, but this one, they are repenting now. Like you said, we don't know their plan anymore. They say they surrender. I don't see any weapon. And there's something that struck my mind. One of the Chibo gears was among the wives brought back from with the surrendered Boko Haram. But they were proud to say that this is his wife. Somebody that they know they kidnapped like 11 years ago, 8 years ago, 6 years ago. And now they said he came back with his wife. What is up? And another thing is that we are so lucky because that during and you go back to those people should pay attention for what this I'm saying. This is my own opinion. You can just shipping people to the south. We saw all these things. They ship them without weapons, and we noticed that the same body men, the same size, surrendered now is the same size they shipped that time to the south. And we are just lucky, just that ESN and Sundibu and Amoteko was like push them because the information we are getting that time, they are dropping weapons in the bush. So I say we are the green people. We live in the vegetation where you got anything when you put something on the ground here. The next one year or 3 months, if you don't use compass to locate that place, you will not know the place again because grass are growing, trees are growing. So the chase of, I believe the chase of ESN is what is saving the South now, and the chase of Amateku and Sunday Igboho is now what is saving the South now, because I believe they don't know the location of their weapons anymore in the bush. So our people should think this. And if you think that Afghanistan is so small, Afghanistan is big, like we also have big size. So watch the conquering of Afghanistan and what these people wanted to do in Nigeria. That's what I just want to hit now, because I heard you say something. We don't know their plan, and they say they are repenting, they are surrendering without weapon, and they are giving them good reception.
All right.
So this is
Thank
what
you.
I just.
Thank you very much.
3 days now.
Thank you. Let's watch a little bit from that video.
New weapons, all captured in this unprecedented Taliban advance. Caught in the middle, Afghan families right across the country. How can you justify all this fighting? Thousands of Ori Afghans.
Is that the same pattern happening in Nigeria, where they are proving to us that, look, guys, the Uthman Danfodio agenda was not completed? Thank you very much, those of you watching us from Idiroko border, watching from Badagry. These are terrorists. Real terrorists, yes, I call them terrorists all the time. I don't use the word bandit on this platform. And it's genocide that is being committed against Nigerians and against all the other tribes. Well, I appreciate all of you that are still with me. It's coming up to 6:15 a.m. When I get tired, we say good night. But for now, we're still strong. Remember, this is KOIKIMEDIA. It's a media platform. And we continue to be on 24/7. It's an interactive platform. I take calls. As we go along, we look at the comment. We interact. Watching from UAE, Abu Dhabi. Thank you very much. It's just past 9 a.m. We have a caller from UK. I'm sure they're just waking up as well. Hello, good morning, caller.
Hello?
Good morning, you're live.
terrorists or no terrorists. Basically, Cherry, I don't know how people view things, but the way we have been seeing patterns and everything. Cherry, don't want to pay third world, when it don't pay first world war, second world war, then America wants to pay third world war, third world war, don't pay on Shelley, or to go on Shelley, or to Shelley. So when they say third world, there's going to be third world war. Third world war means there's going to be wars happening in third world countries. And what are the third world countries? She told Nigeria, Sudan, Libya, all these other countries, so that it will not be as if that they are sending their own troops or they are sending whatever, but they have links of other small entities that they are using as instruments to fight the government of that country. And however, other countries now are beginning to copy. You understand? So they're beginning to copy the style of let's get an entity and then let them terrorize or put fear into the people, so we can get through what we want them to hear or what we want them to do, to conform. But however, in the case of Nigeria, where bandits are coming out and the Boko Haram are coming out and they are saying, let's integrate them into society. But you have the 12 people that were arrested in Chief Sunday Igboho's house, and they killed 2, and they destroy a lot of the things in his property, and they took it off, and they're saying now that the 12 should pay a certain amount of money and to have sureties.
Yeah.
Without there's no charges, there's no nothing. So to me, it's not balanced. So when you're having the army distributing this thing to the terrorists, that means you know about it. So they are ex-military rulers already said it, that if there's an insurgency within more than 48 hours, that means the government knows about it. So the same government that can go and arrest people, the same DSS that can go and shoot people, that can go and do things and get away with it. I don't understand how you can kill people and get away with it. The court will not say anything, and even the judge kan tó dájọ́ yẹn gan, ó yẹ kó sọ pé òkè nígbà tẹ́ gbé àwọn pípé wá kí ló ṣe, ẹ bá wọn nulẹ ni, so nígbà tẹ́ bá wọn nulẹ ṣé kí ni ẹ̀sùn tẹ́lẹ̀ kàn wọ́n? They are not doing anything. There's no a crime to sleep in somebody's house. So therefore, the case should be thrown out of court. Ẹ̀rọ tó ní bail àbí ìgbàgbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ wáyé bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ kádàdé ẹ̀kọ́ pé kí ni gbogbo wọ́n ìṣẹ̀kú wá síwájú mi ẹ̀jọ̀ ẹ̀ sọ kéèsì dànù jáde. It should not be go and find this, go and find that, go and find this. Our corrupt system, so we can imagine going on and on with this sort of system for another century. It will be chaos, and we cannot have it. Where one part, they are surrendering and they are saying we are sorry, and then the other part, you are arresting them like crazy, and you are killing them, you are getting away with it, and you take them to court, and the court will just say, okay, we'll give you bail. It should be throw the case out of the court. If there's no this, throw it out of the court. And number 2, I want to parle youth unemployment. Unemployment forever as long as we are in Nigeria. Because you tell me, I was watching this thing on this so-called BBN and Japanese. I want to tell you the last time. Birthday. Fans, share the same fans. See, one battery $1,000 money can only afford that 10 million. It's not possible. A lot of people, a lot of the youth, the young people in Nigeria, they are finding different means and ways to fight for themselves, to get money. Because there's no way you can tell me in that shit country that you can survive on your salary. It's not possible. So there's nothing you can do. And even if that's if you have salary, and you will not get paid, you get maltreated and everything. So I have a friend that he was working for this company, and it was owned by an Indian person, and they get tortured every time they do something wrong. So the system is not balanced. And then yes, you have the northerners. I've never seen a northerner in UK who are ṣiṣẹ́ care, àbọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ nursing, àbọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ ní retail àbí security. You ever tó bá máa lọ pé kí níbẹ̀ wọ́n lọ sí Dubai ní àwọn Islamic country ló máa lọ tó máa lọ sí Dubai tó máa lọ sí Oman gbogbo Egypt gbogbo Morocco gbogbo ẹ̀ láti lọ ṣayé wọn and you will never find them doing any odd jobs anywhere. So what are we saying? The country has not been balanced. So in terms of employment, in terms of the poverty and everything going on in the nation, it will never change as long as we are still together. Because we are not meant to be together as a nation. Because there's too many, people with different opinions, especially when you speak different languages. So your own culture, what is right in your own culture might not be right in my own culture. So if we all, even in this country, United Kingdom, Ottawa, our Wales is shit, our Scottish is shit, our English not there shit, our Northern Ireland is shit. So when they want to agree, they come and agree on things. Even during the coronavirus, Scotland has their own rules, Wales have their own rules, England have their own rules. So everybody, and it's still of Nigeria. It's not possible to have those collective of nations that's meant to be on the zone to come to agree because the culture is different and the mentality, the Islamic mentality, so back to this thing that this is suggesting happening and then Boko Haram and apologizing. The government, I strongly believe that the government have hand in it. Because the government will ban hand in it. For the mass of Kumiko Loma Fun, àwọn Kinini, àwọn Banis Blue, but Eli plus Southwest, can rapidly, can but that over the one Southwest, no. Tiba àwọn tó yí àfijọ́ lórí Southwest náà, tiba àwọn náà máa mọ̀ ọ́ pa ẹ̀. So obviously, collaborate ni láti máa put fear into people. Pé tí bá ti pé wọ́n ti ń pààyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o, àbí àwọn kiri ti ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o, you now bring army. And then you now be terrorizing people. And then when people now complain, you now say, we will secure you, we will help you out. But you're not doing it. You just say and say and say and say. So when you now want to come out for election and come out for something, that's where you now make sure that there's tight security everywhere. So the system is not fair. The poverty will carry on going on and on and on and on. And the unemployment issue will even get worse if we continue to stay as Nigeria. And the name Nigeria, to me, has expired a very long time ago.
Thank you very much.
Because there's no inequality and there's injustice everywhere and there's no balance. And, everybody just needs to go their own way so they could fight for their own self and build their own nation themselves as they were. Because my grandfather was not Nigerian, my father was not Nigerian, he was a Yoruba person, he was a Yoruba man, and so was my great-grandfather, and my grandfather, and the ones before them. So, so we are Yorubas, and that's how it's going to be. And now is the chance and the opportunity and the time to move ahead, and let's go our separate ways, and let's do we can trade with each other, according to the laws and the constitutions that we have, so we'll trade with each other, but I'm really stressed. I can't stress enough how cases like this that DSS are arresting people and they will go to court and the judge will be giving them bail. Judges should be throwing the case out of the court because the way they've been arrested, what they have been charged with, wait. So throw the case out of the court. It should not be bloody bail. It should be case out of the court. Because you disrespected this person and you done this and you done that. Nigeria ni kò mọ̀ tó pé ó máa gbé yẹ̀yẹ́ tó bá pa ẹgbẹ́ nìyẹn. Security agent á pààyàn, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa pààyàn pé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Well, actually, wọ́n ti pa méjì tá àti ìlókù báyìí now. So
exactly, wọ́n ti pa méjì tá àti ìlókù.
Which is very sad,
Very sad, and they are feeling confident that yes, we can àṣegbè ni.
And then we have Boko Haram getting, being surrendered, and then troops even giving them food. I mean, we're talking about a country where 86 million people are living in abject poverty because of the Boko Haram crisis. As we speak, yesterday, 22 people were killed in Plateau State. 6 family members of my mom's friend were kidnapped. 2 were released on the same day as an elderly mother and also a young child. But the remaining 4, they had to cough up 3 million before they were released last week Thursday in southwest of Nigeria. These things is happening on a daily basis, and nobody account for it because nobody even wants to tell the police because the police is not doing anything. Anyway, thank you very much, my brother. That was, that was a good one there. I'm gonna quickly, thank you very much. It was a brilliant one, and that conversation there. I say good morning. It's a live broadcast. If you're joining us, I can see somebody say I'm not going anywhere until the broadcast is ending, even though it's coming up to 12:19 a.m. I'm gonna let you guys go very soon to bed, so that means I will say about 7 o'clock. I will wind it down because I want you all to have a proper good sleep. Because tomorrow, by the time you're waking up, my ego will be on again at about almost mid-morning. I might be coming later on in the afternoon again. But for now, let's quickly hear what my brother Kodri Amzat and the lawyer Belumi spoke yesterday. I won't take any call for now. It's important that we hear this because a lot of you are asking about the 12 people detained by the DSS. And it would be nice to hear, what you can watch the whole clip, but I'm just going to use part of it on this broadcast. Let's hear.
Ẹ̀yin yẹn lè pariwo pé Kodri Hamzat bá wa gbé wọn wá. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa fún wa ní update. The law náà dẹ̀ ti promise wa pé lábẹ́ bí ti wulẹ̀ kórí wọ́n làwọn máa jẹ́ ká gbọ́. Barrister ẹ kọ́ bá mi kí àwọn èèyàn tọ́ra àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ gbóyin ọkàn wọn ò balẹ̀ àfìgbà tó fẹ́ gbóyin báyìí.
Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ olóòtú. Mo kí gbogbo ilé o. Mo kí wa pé a kú iṣẹ́.
I'm not sure why he's on sound very poor.
Àdẹ̀kù struggle tó lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe o. Gbogbo iṣẹ́ tá a bá ń ṣe àmàrèrè bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mo dúpẹ́ o.
Tí a bá ní gbara wa lásìkò. Dilo, ọkàn àwọn èèyàn ò balẹ̀ o. Kí ni kò fi wọ́n lọ́kàn balẹ̀ ni pé lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná nígbà tí ẹ ṣe ẹjọ́ ìtẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti borí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn inú wọn dùn wọ́n dẹ̀ pàtẹ́wọ́ wọ́n rí pé iṣẹ́ takuntakun lẹ ṣe ẹlòmíì tí ò lè jẹun tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n lọ jẹun ara àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé ìṣòro méjì ló wà lọ́kàn àwọn gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ìṣòro méjì ni ìrònú tó lóye Sunday Igboho pẹ̀lú ibi tó wà ìyẹn jẹ́ yọkan ìṣòro àwọn 12 tí wọ́n múlẹ̀ àwọn 12 disciples wọn tó wà l'Abuja ó jẹ́ ṣòro ẹlẹ́kejì now bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wá jà fitafita tẹ́ ẹ gba àwọn 12 yẹn lẹ̀ out of 100% problem tẹ́lómi ní 50% kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ìbàlọ́kànjẹ́ ló tó wá jẹ́ nígbà tá a wá gbọ́ pé wọ́n sì tún wà ní custody àwọn DSS látàrí ṣọtí tí wọ́n wá ṣé tí wọ́n bá rí ṣọtí ṣé wọ́n ní kúrò ńbẹ̀ ni àbí ọ̀nà míì wà tó jẹ́ pé a lè fi nǹkan míì rọ́pò ṣọtí àti pé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ibo ni nǹkan dé dúró sà.
Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn èèyàn wa tó wọ́n ṣe fíl bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa tí a wà ní fíl níbi bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni wà náà lótìtọ́ court dájọ́ court ní pé kàn fi wọ́n lẹ̀ court grant bail ṣùgbọ́n tí court bá ti grant bail ní òfin wa níbi bí court máa fi nǹkan tá à ń pè ní bail conditions sí ìyẹn ni pé ó gbúdọ̀ ní àwọn conditions kọ̀ọ̀kan tí gbogbo àwọn ẹni tí court grant bail tí wọ́n láti meet na nígbà tí court grant wọn ní bail court require wípé kàn provide surety now àwọn èèyàn jáde abẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe process surety yẹn ṣùgbọ́n torí pé ìjọba náà wọn ò ṣe dáadáa tó torí ìjọba náà mọ̀ wípé àwọn government ò tolerate opposition enough and because of that reason àwọn procedure tó yẹ ká follow láti gba bail lọ government jẹ́ kó difficult fún wa díẹ̀. nígbà táwọn surety jáde ìṣirò yẹ kán sign bail bond kán fi ID card wọn kán drop address ilé wọn but ìjọba sọ pé àwọn bail officer sọ pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ lọ sí ilé gbogbo àwọn surety yẹn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ya fótó ilé wọn.
ẹ bá gbóhùn sókè díẹ̀ àwọn ènìyàn bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ sókè díẹ̀.
pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ya fótó ilé wọn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ya fótó títà wọ́n dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ ya fótó tinú ilé láti mọ̀ dájú wípé ibẹ̀ náà ń gbé. ìjọba àtúnṣe gbogbo ìyẹn tán ìjọba tún sọ wípé gbogbo àwọn surety yẹn gbogbo àwọn onídùúró all the guarantors ìjọba gbọ́dọ̀ kọ lẹ́tà sí offices wọn láti confam wípé òótọ́ ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ níbẹ̀ wípé ládẹ̀ ti jẹ́ kọ́fíìsì wọn mọ̀ wípé tó ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ níbi iṣẹ́ yìí ó fẹ́ ṣe onídùúró fún àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe kéèsì wọn lọ ṣe mọ̀ wípé nígbà tí ìjọba bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọ lẹ́tà sí àwọn ọ́fíìsì yẹn lára àwọn ṣọtí yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí withdraw because I mean ó escalate fear àwọn ṣọtí bí wà tó yẹ pé wọn ò fẹ́ kí employer àwọn gan mọ̀ wípé wọ́n dúró as ṣọtí. For example ṣẹ́ni ó tẹ̀ jẹ́ nǹkan ìbànújẹ́ fún mi torí lára àwọn èyí tó pọ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ Yorùbá jù nínú àwọn ṣọtí yẹn most of them bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pull out torí wọ́n wò yí pé kó má dín pé wọ́n fẹ́ target àwọn nígbà tó ń sọ fún wọn because some of them government require fún level 12 officers of course they are civil servants they are public they work with government and wọ́n dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wò so government ní láti collect àti gbogbo àwọn offices yẹn mo a ní láti lọ bá wọn ní bail office pé ẹ jẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ yìí difficult fún wa the purpose of justice tí court bá ti sọ wípé ẹ ṣe nǹkan báyìí ẹ má máa jẹ́ kó le fún wa but wọ́n sọ wípé bail office yẹn sọ wípé case téèyàn bá ti ní against DSS pé case ò bó ṣe case kékeré.
Well, I'm sure you heard the lawyer Pelumi speaking with our brother Qadri Amzat. This was yesterday in terms of the background to the latest Belanwati Owalowo DSS. So we can now see that they've actually frustrating our effort of getting them out. Benny, Mamawa Ajoke Ade, they're making it difficult because after the shorties, we're talking about 24 shorties, 2 for each one of them. They've gone to their house, they've taken pictures. They are now demanding, I've seen the video, my brother Jack, but as you can tell, it's got Fela music inside and we won't be able to use it, because of YouTube and Facebook. But I'll put it on my status. I'm sure people will watch it on my status. So now, the difficult why these individuals are still being held by the DSS, even after courts in Abuja have asked for the bail, yet Nigeria government is evil, is because they are frustrating the effort of we getting them out on that bail condition that is their entitlement after 34 days or more spent inside the DSS custody. And the question is Nigeria working? Let's hear a little bit more from the lawyer.
So ìdí ẹ̀ ni wọ́n fẹ́ fi mọ̀ wípé gbogbo àwọn ṣọtí yìí they are qualified and competent shorties. So wàhálà yẹn pọ̀ in fact Adádejí làárọ̀ a gbọ́ wípé bí àwọn mẹ́rin ti withdraw as shorties.
Barrister ok ẹ máa bọ̀rọ̀ yín bọ̀ náà mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ parí gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sọ.
àwọn Yorùbá wọn tẹ̀ gbìyànjú àwọn èèyàn dìde wọ́n dìde tó wá ti gbọ́ pé àwọn ṣọtí ti lọ àwọn ẹlòmíà tún wọlé láti rí i pé a lè gba àwọn pípé kúrò nínú oko àtìmọ́lé tó wà.
Hey, ó túmọ̀ sí pé.
Now you can see the reason why a lot of you, when you come on different media, either myself or the other media, hey, àwọn méjìlá yẹn, what's going on? And that, you've heard it now from the legal representative, some of the challenges they are facing to get them out. Some of the challenges that they are going through to get them out in the hands of a frustration country called Nigeria. A country that frustrates myself as a citizen outside the country. It also frustrates those of you inside. Let's see if we can get a call coming from UAE. That's if the number goes clearly. Hello, good morning. Again, like I always say, UAE does not like WhatsApp call. We do get it sometimes, but sometimes it's very difficult. So the question now is, yes, just imagine this evil government. I wish I had power to zero these evil people. After taking them away for over 30, now they've spent about almost close to 50 days with the DSS. Good morning, Mamawa Kafila at Debimpe. I say good morning to you. And good morning to those of you that are joining us. It's a live broadcast. Yeah, we started just about 4 o'clock. But at 7 a.m. UK time, I will wind it down so that I can allow those in America and Canada to go and have a proper sleep. And then maybe I can just go back to bed and maybe doze off for a couple of hours and start preparing for Sunday service or Sunday sermon with Mayegun General. Even with the sureties that we have, the government is making it difficult. And the question is, why should we be part of Nigeria? Ìbéèrè ni o. For those of you that still love that contraction you call Nigeria. You can watch a little bit more from that on Quadri Amzad Facebook page. Where are we again? Let's hear a little bit more. Well, again, you can go to Daughters of Truth. It would give you more update on Nina's, where we are and how far we've gone. Yes, Nina's gave us 120 days. Yeah, I saw OBJ as well myself. Let me see if I can put a video. I was at that same palace with Chief Sunday Gbowo during our moving around. I think it's also on Heritage. I saw it on Heritage myself. The Oba K2. Let's take this call while I'm preparing that. Hello, caller. I'm going about Shenikia. How are you?
So, wọ́n á kàn rọ gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa tó bá wo program tó wà ní ilẹ̀ Oòduà. Ṣé gbogbo pátì tí wọ́n ń ṣe wọ́n mọ̀ wéṣọ wọn sí pátì mọ́? Wọ́n jẹ́ ká kó owó yìí pọ̀, á lè rán ọ̀nà jáde kúrò lóko ẹrú. Tó bá rántí kófíì tó kọjá yìí, kò mọ̀ sẹ́ni tó ráyè lọ pátì. Kò mọ̀ sẹ́ni tó ráyè ṣègbéyàwó. Kò mọ̀ sẹ́ni tó ráyè sí òkú àná ẹ̀. Kò mọ̀ sẹ́ni tó ráyè láti sí òkú bóyá fámìlì ẹ̀ nígbà tí COVID yìí. Wọ́n lọ wo gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin oṣù bíi 6 bíi 7 tí ogun bá ṣẹlẹ̀. Kò sẹ́ni tó ráyè kó mọ síta o. Kò sẹ́ni tó ráyè lọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì o. Kò sẹ́ni tó ráyè lọ ṣe ìgbéyàwó o. Àwọn ẹ̀ ń pariwo lọ́sàn-án, gbogbo mídíà Yorùbá ń pariwo lọ́sàn-án lóru. Ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń dé fìlà kò kàn mí. Kò kàn mí. Wọ́n tẹ́ ọ parí. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká rógun àbámọ̀ nígbà yẹn. A sọ pé kí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ní ìgbésẹ̀ tí àwọn àgbàgbọ́ yẹ kí wọ́n máa gbé lọ ìgbà tó bá pariwo síta bíi mídíà. Láti ẹ̀ máa rí ìfẹ́ tìyẹn pé nǹkan báyìí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ń tẹ̀lẹ̀. Níta nídìí lọ́wọ́ wọn nìyẹn. Ìgbà tó bá wá lórí mídíà kan sọ̀rọ̀ lóò. So àjọ abẹ gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa. Wọ́n lọ gbé èmi mojú ẹ̀wọ̀ ló tù mí wọ́n ṣe kíní kan. Ìwọ ló kàwé ju èmi ní pòfẹ́sì. Wọ́n lọ gbé ohun ẹ̀yẹ sẹ́gbẹ́. Ó bú ọmọ gbogbo wọ̀nyí tó bá délẹ̀ o. A ti ń bẹ̀rù látọ̀dún tó kọjá. Èyí tí wọn ò bá ṣéǹjì. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa youth pátápátá á ju gbogbo àwọn bàbá yìí lọ. At least from age 40 to 18. Á ju gbogbo àwọn bàbá tá à ń pariwo wọn yìí lọ. Tí wọn ò bá fẹ́ ṣéǹjì. Àti ní bàbá tó ti dúró fún ọ bàbá Akíntóyè. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo youth pátápátá kára lè ra àdé wọn ká fún wọn ní full support.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbé call Nigeria. I hope the number will be clear. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Koiki.
Ekaro.
Okay, sir. Molly, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, Molly, got a show for a lot. Yeah, share on play mathematics, on play game.
Okay.
On the you book 1.5 years. I think crack a joke here for. Oh, they may be our what? More solve. Àti wípé ibi tí bàbá alálùbáríkà bàbá tó jẹ́ pé ìrọ̀dìrọ̀ ẹ̀ ó máa dáa fún tó ń kó wa lọ ní UN wọ́n tó ṣe ń play irú géèmù yẹn wọ́n máa wọ́n pé wọ́n ti sọ̀rẹ́ndà nígbà Jonathan wọ́n sì lọ sọ̀rẹ́ndà 2 years ago wọ́n sì lọ sọ̀rẹ́ndà so kẹ́bà wọ́n pé wọ́n play game fún wa ní wọ́n dẹ̀ tún ṣe wá wá ẹ̀ tó bá wá ṣe tán wọ́n tún padà bọ̀ nísàlẹ̀ wá bá wa wọ́n padà bọ̀ ní Yorùbá land torí gbogbo àwọn tó lọ chọ́ọ̀chì lóru yẹn fat mi mo wá ìdáwọn youth ń ṣe báyìí Ọlọ́run àwọn youth wa ojú wọn ò tí ì là ojú wọn ìlà ojú wọn á dẹ̀ tó là tó bá yá tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pa anybody wọn ara wọn á balẹ̀ torí gbogbo ilé ìfẹ́ ìṣe kò ń ṣe fẹ́yìn nìkan ẹ̀ ń ṣe fún gbogbo generation ni mi ní parọ́ fún yín so bí mi ṣe fíw ẹ̀ sí nìyẹn o.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni.
Wọ́n kàkí jókì ni o.
No problem.
A gbọ́dọ̀ gọ́ o, tá bá ti gọ́, àti tẹ́lí sí nìyẹn o. A gbọ́dọ̀ gọ́ rárá. Yorùbá náà dẹ̀ wà láàrin wọn lára àwọn tó bá wọn play game yẹn. Yorùbá wà láàrin wọn. 3 years ago wọn ṣe kóra wọn wá. Gbogbo àwọn ẹbí tó ti pa, gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó ti pa lẹ́kún. Kọ́ wá forgive wọn. Kọ́ forgive wọn. So tó bá jẹ́ pé ṣùgbọ́n forgive àwọn èèyàn nìyẹn. Ìbá. Ẹ̀fà. Ojú ti lajú gbogbo wọn báyìí lọ o. Olórí burúkú ni wọ́n. Olórí burúkú ni wọ́n.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. We're just 20 minutes away before the end of the broadcast because I was up early and as a media, I have internet, we have access to the electricity. We thought, why not? And we've been on for the last 2 hours or so. Let's quickly take the next caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, brother. First, the mouth was on the control law. Ẹjọ́ fọlọ́n ẹ bá wá bàtà wàtí bá bàbá Canada sọ ó máa lọ òun kò lè bá Canada wọn tó ti sọ sí gbogbo àwọn Yorùbá o ṣé ọ̀nà sáàgò tí mò ń sọ bàbá yẹn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ sórí kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ sí gbogbo ọmọ ṣe 80 million Yorùbá o kò possible 80 million plus ó máa lọ sọ fún kó máa bá Buhari sọ pé ẹ ò ṣe South Guinea college ẹ̀wọ̀n fẹ́ sà ó ti comment ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ mo comment sórí kìíní yẹn mo máa parọ́ kò tí ì ju 1 minute lọ ìkóná OPC kò reply oníṣògùn ogun máa pa mí ni ogun ló máa pa mí ni my brother I never reach like that now oníbò na confam talk na mi ò bú ọ̀gá yín náà ó kọ̀ wọ́n gbé ní nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn ààbẹ̀ Yorùbá nation self-determination ni kò máa sọ ọ̀ṣẹ́ Yorùbá ni wọ́n kọ́ tó mú sọ nìyẹn náà kí ni dáwà kọ́mẹ̀ntì kí wọ́n á reply kọ́mẹ̀ntì bẹ́yẹn ọ̀rẹ́ ń bà mí lóyà kí ló ń ṣe àwọn dìdìrín yìí wọ́n wò pé kí ló tẹ̀ wọ́n fi OPC yẹn ṣe ìbọn náà ni kò gbé mi kọ́ṣọ̀ tó máa kọ́ pèlè ní ànídé ẹ bá sọ fún wọn kọ́ jọ self determination afẹ́ àfẹ́ ìtàn ló ń sọ yẹn nǹkan tá a fẹ́ nìyẹn tí gbogbo almost 75% Yorùbá gbogbo kan fẹ́ nìyẹn àfẹ́ ìtàn ní ṣẹṣẹ gọ́vnà rèjì àwọn ló mọ̀ wọ́n máa ti gbọ́ lọ́wọ́ gọ́vnà ọlọ́mọ tó yẹ dáwọ́ padà because ànígbà o àwa youth ìdè yóò ní ànígbà o kò possible àti mọ́tò tó ń lọ o àti mọ́tò ẹ̀rí ti ṣe ń lọ ẹ̀rọ sáàlọ̀ tí mò ń sọ ẹni tó kàn sọ yẹn mo sọ fún sísá tó ń lọ ọmọ ológun náà mo ní àwọn òfẹ́ yẹn o mo kọ́mẹ̀tì sẹ́ kò tí ju 2 minutes lọ àwọn OPC dá mi lóhùn ni ibi tó wọn OPC yẹn ti gọ̀ wọn ò mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí Yorùbá Ghana là ń ṣe yìí ibi tí ibi tó ti ní nǹkan ṣe wá kọ kìnnìkan congress kìnnìkan congress wọn náà ti ṣe wẹ̀ kí wọn máa jà fún òmìnira kọ́ máa ní pàtì kan kọ́ máa ní group kan lọ́tọ̀ kọ́ máa ní group kan lọ́tọ̀ bí o gbọ́ rí ibi Nàìjíríà mo ti gbọ́ rí ìwọ́n tó lọ kó fẹ́ Yorùbá yẹn yàrá pàpà àpò tó ní mi ò gbé níbodè mi ò fún ọ Ọlọ́run ló mi ò fún ọ bàbá tó lọ gbálẹ̀ sọ́mọ́ lé èèyàn kan ní jagunjagun ló wọ́n lọ gbọ́ lé agbárí sọ́mọ́lé tó pọ́sibù 500 jagun 500 sójà máa wà lẹ́yìn 500 sójà máa wà wájú 500 sójà máa wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ 500 sójà máa wà ní ẹgbẹ́ òsì èmi gan kí máa kò rí ìdìbò ṣòtú gbẹ wọn rárá kí máa jẹ ọlọ́pìn ogun ni nígbà tí wọ́n bá 500 sójà ti wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tó wà wájú ibẹ̀ mo tún mọ̀ bí bàbá yìí bàbá tó kú dalẹ́ sọ́mọ́lé tó ń ṣe fàájì ọ̀rọ̀ tó tẹ̀ wá sọ níbi ọ̀ṣun tó lọ ẹ̀ lásán ó banú mi kí ló ṣe bàbá yìí ẹ máa bá Buhari máa ní ẹ̀ẹ́fẹ́ kíní kan south berin ọ̀ọ́sẹ̀ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kó wá àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ lọ kọ́ lọ ṣe congress kan ṣe kò kàn mí pẹ̀lú yẹn kó wá máa sọ̀rọ̀ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí self determination pàtàkì nìyẹn àá ṣe kọ́ ṣe kan náà àá ṣe gbà àpapọ̀ kíní wọ̀ tiẹ̀ àti bàbá mi ti máa parọ́ fún ọlọ́kọ́lọ́ ní Italy wọ́n ṣí báńkì fún Nàìjíríà mọ́ Nàìjíríà nìkan wọ́n ṣí báńkì fún Nàìjíríà mọ́ ẹ̀yìn pẹ̀lú ẹni kò ti máa parọ́. Identity yẹn ẹ gbàgbé wọ́n ṣí mọ́ àfẹ́wọ́ tó bá ti wọ́ tó bá níṣẹ́ tó bá ti lè níṣẹ́ òun lè tẹ́lẹ̀ lè rí ọmọ ṣe ọ̀fẹ́ ni ọ̀fẹ́ náà ṣí báńkì gbọ́dọ̀ ní ọmọ òpìyẹ nọ́málì gbọ́dọ̀ ní báńkì. ọlọ́tún yín sọ fún ìkọ́ ṣí mọ́ Nàìjíríà lè nìkan ni wọ́n ṣe postpaid fún Nàìjíríà mọ́ wọ́n lè fẹ́ ṣe fún Nàìjíríà ò ní bá lò náà Nàìjíríà ò jẹ́ kankan mọ́ Nàìjíríà yẹn ò jẹ́ kankan tó ti ń pè mí kí wọ́n gbàgbà àti bá lè sọ̀rọ̀ tí mo lọ ṣe àtìgbà tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kìíní mo pa wọ́n ti ń pè mí méjì náà ti pè mí gbàgbà bá sọ̀rọ̀ mo ní mi ò tẹ̀ dáhùn mi ò gbé kọ́ lásán ọ̀pọ̀ pé àwọn gbogbo àtàwọn ajá sọ́ra yìí la mọ àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé bàbá gàdá náà tó ń fi sí gbogbo ọ̀fẹ́ wọn ọ̀gbọ́n ni ìkànnì wọn bá tíráàmù wá sí diaspora tó 6 months kókò ló 6 months.
ẹ ṣe gan torí àsìkò ni kò ń ṣe torí aago méje ni mo ní a máa gbé tọ̀yàn wálẹ̀ ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá wa. That was a brilliant contribution, and that's the beauty of no restriction to what people have and what they want to say, because the reason why we create this kind of platform so that people can call and say, look, we disagree with Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò, Ìbà Gani Adams on what he has said. It may take Bono, but I'm sure, like a lot of us, want a self-determination, and that's why I've come to the United Nations, website. Self-determination integral to basic human right, fundamental freedom. Third committee told as it conclude general discussion. This was in 5th of November 2013. We have a caller. I'm going to have to push them so that they can do not more than 1 minute plus. Hello, caller. Go ahead. Any 1 minute. Amen.
Kí àwọn ibi tí sọ̀rọ̀ wá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti lè lùgádì gbogbo ẹ̀ là ń fọ́lọ́ yín. Ọlọ́run ní padà ká yín, inshallah. Ṣé rí ní tèmi àkànṣọ ni pé Boko Haram repent. How could that be possible? Boko Haram repent kẹ̀. Àwọn tánà repent nínú ẹni tí mo tó wò tẹ post láàárọ̀ yìí. Ammunition wọn dà. Dáná kó fún. Ìgbóná kó pamọ́ sí. Àwọn èèyàn repent wọ́n ń jáde kó lóògùn wọn ń bọ̀ wá sí gbòòrò. Polybag àti kẹ̀kẹ́ náà gbé dání sí polybag àti kẹ̀kẹ́ tó ń pààyàn tí yẹn ní bọ́ǹbù tọ́jú ń pààyàn ìyẹn ní ekip 7. Tricks làwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wa lò. They are just using tricks to bring in people from the neighboring country like Mali, like Niger, to Nigeria so that they can settle down ahead of 2023 election. Tricks táwọn kìíní ń play nìyí kò sí Boko Haram kò repent rárá. The real Boko Haram are still there in their cabal. They are still there in their cocoon. So what plan against their next operation? Boko Haram will repent everything and do Amagani. We say more.
Okay.
Alone,
I'm alone.
In that, they say, don't let it to be Jishana Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Gbogbo náà táàfì débẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn Ọlọ́run ṣe fún wa gbogbo la káàdù táàfì débẹ̀ àti irú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ mẹ́jọ àwa yìí tó yẹ pé ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ ń gbá fọ́ǹtì fún wa gbogbo àwọn tọpọlọ wọn ti sùn ọpọlọ ẹlòmíì ti ẹ̀sùn ọkọjá òrì I don't know. Gbogbo ọpọlọ tẹ́sí mọ́ gbé wa tẹ́sí mọ́ tẹ̀wá síwájú Ọlọ́run bá yọjú ẹ̀ fún yín ìtọ́nà ti fún yín Ọlọ́run ní ìgbà ẹ̀bí tí ń bẹ lókè òkun ẹ̀ tí ń bẹ Nàìjíríà Ọlọ́run ní fi àpá
Inshallah. láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà mo kí gbogbo wa happy Sunday. Ẹ bá ṣe ní kíákíá torí àsìkò tí ń lọ, ẹ bá ṣe ní kíákíá. À ń gbọ́ yín. Okay.
Millions of Yoruba. The governor of all they are not decision makers in Yoruba. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Ghanaian down. Relevance to Longwa. What they think they want to be ambassador. Okay, everybody got everybody getting it. Almost a lot of them.
Okay.
The one who has said that Professor I think we need to come out of the way now. Come out of the correct of the show. On the line, come out of the way, come out of the on what any fancy, there are days there go for. Go back to it, taking it on cast mark or I don't know. On what any of the common go for out of there, or to go long, come out open.
Okay.
I don't know if it's there. On the ground, the guy tell you, oh, down on there, I'll look for and set 16 on the floor, and when you mean on the floor. So once you see around one, all of the time when you know what, all of the compound. So you got what you want in this, you go, or so our entry, and the mood there will pick up one, they are. That's why when you look at you, make a lot of them. The Motendi, it's more funny, referendum. And when you look at all, so when you go and talk about when you're talking about petition, I can't when you're not going to come out of how you're going to put it. Yeah, and back then, no, which is like it. You know, you community doing that with the culture. So I'm not going to I can't really
thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà ní US. Àwa náà ètò yẹn ti fẹ́ parí, so I'm just going to push quickly. Self-determination, the right to self-determination was an integral element of basic human rights and also the fundamental of freedom. So gbogbo àwọn tó kó lọ ní ilé bàbá Chief Sunday Igboho is demanding self-determination. It's not a crime. Fundamental freedom, the third committee today, as it concluded its general discussion on that subject and on the elimination of racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia, and the related intolerance. It is only through the realization of this very basic right of people to determine with no compulsion or coercion their own future, political status, and their independence and request for, which is still allowed under the international law. We haven't done anything against the international law so far. All we have done so far is demanding our self-determination, that we can begin to address others such as dignity. Our dignity, as you can see in that video I just shown, you know, somebody taking, I don't know whether they're acting movie, because nínú mọ́tò tí mọ́tò dákú sínú inú omi, and you can see there it could be a movie, but I'm not sure. Again, dignity, our dignity have been disrespected, and if I come quickly, we have 86 million people that their dignity is not well respected anymore. If I come quickly back to KOIKIMEDIA website, these are the Lugard faces. But if you come here quickly to the attack on our father's house, Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho Oòṣà, you can see that his dignity, Chief Sunday Igboho. Always remember that these are the bullet holes across every part of his house. The whole house was shattered. The vehicles, this is a clot of blood, right? Clot of blood, and I'm sure it's not a blood of an animal. This was blood of human being, that the dignity was disrespected. His dignity, his home was raided without any approval from the even not to talk about a search warrant. His dignity, just also the dignity of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was kidnapped. Again, the dignity of our loved ones, at the DSS custody. Somebody said it's about 46 days ago. As you can see, their dignity has been disrespected by the federal government of Nigeria, and they're making it very, very difficult for them to be released, even though 24 shorties, but those shorties have been given a hard time. Again, I'm just going to allow this caller, but it's not going to be more than a minute. Any 1 minute, a mute the background. After a minute, I'm going to have to take it off. Your life already, go ahead. The caller. But if disturb you shouldn't be listening to yourself. Hello, good morning. It's okay. 1 minute, Lenny. Because I'm sick.
Because they can never repent.
Okay.
All we want is Yoruba nation. Those people will never repent.
Okay.
I want to go election because they can never repent.
Eshegoni Babawa Tiwapu, that was a very short one. We should not believe that repentance. It's almost coming up to 7, and we say we will end our broadcast at 7 a.m. We've been here for almost 2 hours plus. I appreciate those of you on Instagram, even though I've not been able to read some of your comments. Somebody say, Pa Akintoye must not invite Gani Adams into anything to do with the movement, as is one of the Yoruba blah 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 enemies. Well, that's, I can say that because that is your view, and everybody has the right to their view. That is the beauty of a platform like this, even though not everybody might agree with it. Again, the dignity, just like I showed you there, there's no justice, progress, equity is not there, said the representative of Maldives. Yet millions of people were stripped of the right to determine their own fate due to either to military intervention, aggression, the Egbekegbe government, the 419 country, occupation, or to the exploration by foreign powers. I'm sure you all know the foreign powers. So we won't take calls so that we can play the last video, which is Obasanjo, the former president, was in Benin Republic. Let's see what he does. Well, nothing much was said in that 1 minute. Again, I was myself, but the chief was there sometimes this year as well. I met with this king. He's one of the king of Odudua in K2, not the K2 in Lagos, it's K2 in Benin Republic. As we are winding down, also remember to sign the petition, which is very, very important, petition for the referendum to opt out of Nigeria. Some of us believe that it might not just be petition alone. A lot of people agree that it will be petition. But again, we will continue to play our role as a media platform. You can watch all these videos back on your own, device. As we are winding down from this part, let us hear this quickly. You can watch it more on my YouTube channel. I'm sure it's been going circulation from WhatsApp group to WhatsApp group. United Nation Plaza that is coming up. Make sure you join them as well. Remember to follow us on all our social media handles. And again, as I always say, we continue to be a media independent. That means no Yoruba politician, no Igbo politician, Hausa, Fulani politicians will have the power to buy us off. Yoruba Nation now, no election in Nigeria is countdown 544 days. So that means we have so much to do to engage our people at home. It's less than 544 days, 18 hours, as the countdown is already there as well. I'll be putting more information about Lugard, whatever I can find on him. So if you go on our website, that is where Lugard was living. That is his face. You can read more. I've picked up some information that has been written by a few people, about Lugard. I'll be adding more to that as well. So if you go on there, you'll be able to read it. And then you can also click on the link that will take you to further, read up as well. Once again, I appreciate every single body that have joined us. Mothers, fathers, happy Sunday, as we will be going to our churches later on. For those that are already up, some will be doing it online, some are just about to go to bed. It's different time zone across the globe. But how do you support Koiki Media? It's very, very easy and simple. All you have to do, you can come on our website, and it takes you down here, and that will then give you opportunity to donate. Donate to good journalism. Many independent media depend on you. We appreciate those of you. Trust has never mattered more. Thanks to your support, we can continue to provide accurate, independent news and calm explanation. No matter how uncertain the future feels, you can rely on us. Quality journalism can help us all make critical decisions about our lives, especially when we're discussing Yoruba Nation. Don't expect channels, television, TVC, and the rest of them to give you accuracy of Yoruba Nation. They call us the secessionists. We are not secessionists. I've explained to you all, we are self-determination. So you can do from PayPal, UK account, and Cash App. All those donations helps us, to run a lot of different costs that we do. We pay for quite a lot of different services that might not be visible for you to see. But again, that is part of what we do, and we will continue to tell the world that we need to leave this contraction called Yoruba Nation. Very good morning. If you're just joining us, I'm just about to finish the broadcast. If you're joining us, you have to wait and then rewind and start it all over again. I hope you've enjoyed, that 2 hours window. Is it 2 hours? My mixed Ella will tell me how long we've spent. Wow, I never started the mixed Ella. Can you imagine? Unbelievable. Wow. Even though I opened it, I never clicked the start button. Well, it's part of it. Sometimes it does happen. But I'm sure we spent, few hours already, maybe about 2 hours. We started at 4. It's more than 2 hours, right? 1, 2, 3. Close to 3 hours we've spent. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Thank you very much. I can imagine the cost of internet for you all. I mean, we are down here in UK. We pay for it as well. It's not free, especially for somebody like me that runs a media. You can imagine the kind of data we are using at home, even though it's not free. That's why we want people to support us so that we can do more. We appreciate about 105 of you watching us on YouTube. It's quite amazing to see, that now I can release those of you in US and America. I say US is the same thing, Canada, to go to bed, and I will go back to bed as well. Those other medias that continue to use our video, make sure you do not distort the video. Leave it as it says. Whatever I say is my view on the Yoruba nation, is my opinion, and I remain adamant to that. We are not scared of the federal government. We are not scared of the international community. We say it the way it is. Yoruba must be free. So don't cut my video and leave some part behind. Put everything on your timeline. Put everything on your media platform. And then, you know, people that are watching it will know that that is exactly what I've said. Because sometimes I see that you only take part of the video. You do not use every video. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. And I'll be back again sometime later on this afternoon. And then we will continue to give you as it is. And on that note, I will leave you with this soundtrack of one of our brothers, you know, that will continue to say kudos to every one of us. Udaro.
Nick Bagley. Created by the enemy of black men, then where the black never civilize. Location 9, that is what it is. The country where the leader said the people's glory. They turn gay children to prostitute, and the toy boy children to terrorists. Now, terrorists on the takeover. Yoruba people say we know they do again. Say hold the true our nation, that is what we want now. Freedom, 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 freedom. Motherfucker, come and free us. Freedom, 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 freedom. Now, location 9, Lu Boko Haram. Ìlú àwọn hush politician àti S-men. Fake promises every year. Fake miracle everywhere. Fake military anywhere. Now, all the dry people wanna go. The Afro people wanna go. Location 419 need to break for freedom, 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 freedom. We need the freedom, 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 freedom. Free education and audio. Good security na one chance. Over 100 million people don't work. All my nigga need a job, they know they see work. They want to go to farm full and near attack. Don't give me any fucking reason why we no go. Even many people say they wanna go. Freedom, 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 freedom. No back on you do a republic. I think I saw a to Africa to come and enslave us, and you call it colonization. We join four nations together, and you call it one Nigeria. I tell you, we are one. When only everyone never get themselves right. But you join us together, even with the people who never think like us. And since then, you damage our culture, you damage our language, and you damage our way of life. Just because of your whole greediness. Since 2014, come to Nigeria. Come and celebrate what you match together as one. 19. So IG ẹ má sùn àsìkò ti tó láti jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ lẹ bàbá yín. A fool at 60 is a fool forever. Ẹ má sùn.